Ah, okay. So that's how my face would look when it's this new setup. Perfect. Hello, everyone. All y'all. It's a new vibe. It's actually... I always traditionally start by stalling and saying the day of the week, and today is in fact Sunday. And what that means is... it's the second installment of reading manga out loud. And so... I'm just getting all my ducks in a row. Ah! Not the lion! That's a unique name. Well, not the lion. Welcome to the Inside Pride. Yeet. Fuck, I don't know what I'm doing. Thank you so much for the subscription, Prime subscription. Welcome. Even though you're not the lion or a lion, presumably, you have opposable thumbs. Thank you so much for the sub. Hey Weichi Zed. Swell. So we're one step closer to the edge, aka the punk rock guy stream. But yeah, thank you for the sub. Good evening, by the way. My name has nothing to do with the lion. It's just a nickname with an English TH. Oh, okay. Well, that's well, that ends well. You'll forgive me for reading the word lion because, you know, look around, there's lions everywhere. But at any rate, thank you for the Prime subscription. So yeah, that man over there, I don't know if you're still here or not. But so Hikaru no Go is a famous Ryuka. It's really well known in the Go world. It's kind of the reason a lot of people started playing Go. So we're on the first volume of it, and we only made it to, like, you know, page 26. But the story is this boy, the protagonist, Hikaru, Shindo Hikaru. I forgot. I was about to say Hikaru Nakamura, like a blood trader, you know. But sorry, Shindo Hikaru is like a boy who is looking in his grandfather's attic for something to pawn off for pocket money, right? Because he's failing a class, so his parents are like, no allowance for you. So he's trying to, you know, as a normal, you know, adolescent child boy would do, is just like, oh, let's pawn off my family's treasures, you know. And we're just summarizing. We'll also like read through, but I got into Go from Hunter x Hunter. Really, I looked up Go and found Hikaru no Go and watched the full series. Wow, interesting. Because Go has like very little of a cameo in Hunter x Hunter, but fair enough. Awesome, thank you for the yeah, I'll go through the first 26. It's really interesting. Oh, and I should if you are in the Discord, I think you might be, but there's the links under resources, and you'll find the links. The first, like, I think 12 or 13 volumes are free to read in Japanese. Tachiomi it's called, and Tachiomi is like the culture of like standing in a bookstore, standing in a convenience store, and reading the magazines and book there, like, free of charge. Nobody cares as long as you're not unwrapping any plastic. So anyway, they transliterated that idea to like online, so it's like Tachinomi, which basically means like free to read online. I came to know the manga after I already learned the game and was around single digit Q. Wow, that's impressive. How did you start? Zen beggar. Wow, I can read English. But the manga always gets me pumped up for playing. Yeah, I've definitely read. I've actually not reread the manga. I've rewatched the anime a couple of times to get pumped up. It really doesn't help your Go very much, but it's a nice emotional boost. I'll check out on the Discord. Yeah. Okay, wonderful. And there's an English one too. There's like English is less of a great site, but like the Japanese one's fully, you know, from a teacher in a project way. Cool. Inherited teachers TTK. Yeah, the king versus the girl, that's a made up, that one's a made up game, right? Junji, I can't remember the name of it, but okay, anyway, so basically he's looking for something to pawn in his grandfather's attic. He comes across this giant board. What's his face? What's her name? Gosh, wait, Akari-chan. This is his classmate, childhood friend. She's like, oh, that's the thing you play 5 in a row on. And he's like, no, it's silly. It's a Go board. This will fetch a hefty price, but I can't seem to get rid of these stains here. And she can't see the stains. And so this ghost basically is like, oh, you can see these stains? Then maybe you can hear my voice. And he freaks out and, faints. And she calls his grandfather because, like, he's fainted. And that's how we introduce the character Sai, Fujiwara no Sai. Who is basically a ghost who inhabits the Go board and has a tragic past, and comes to possess slash, like, it's not really possession, it's like a, he's like the ghost OP anime partner vibe. Check, like similar to Yami Yugi from Yu-Gi-Oh! It's that kind of vibe. And he used to be a Go master. And so basically, if Sai feels like a lot of feelings, they'll kind of it'll like spill over to Hikaru's like physical condition as well. But basically so nobody else can see or hear Sai, and Hikaru can communicate with Sai with his thoughts, but sometimes if he says it, like tries to speak out loud to Sai, it'll like, mess with everyone in real life. Like all these people are like, dude, what the fuck are you talking? Oh well, this one's the scene because Akari said that Hikaru got to ride in an ambulance and everyone's like, wow, that's so cool. But basically now we go into the backstory of Sai, which is he used to be a Go instructor to the Emperor in the Heian period. And there was another Go instructor, this dude. And one day this dude, who's really conniving and a piece of shit person, all fictitious, presumably, was like, he told the Emperor, like, let's have a match between the two Go instructors, and whoever wins gets to stay on as the Go instructor, and the other one isn't necessary. And the Emperor agrees, and so in front of the royal court and everything, these people, they're like overlooking the match. So Go is played with black and white stones on that board that we saw earlier. We won't really go into the introduction of the game of Go, although I have a 2.5-hour tutorial on it. If you're interested on that, it's on YouTube. But anyway, so normally you have black stones and white stones, and you wouldn't. But there was like a white stone in the black stone bowl, which is relatively rare. But at the time, you just say to your opponent, "Hey, there was a white stone in this bowl. Here's it back." So it's not like a major issue. But this dude took that white stone, instead of giving it back to his opponent, he put it in his prisoner's bowl, which is like a change of 1 point, which isn't the most important thing, but like the fact that that cheating threw off Sai, and basically Sai was about to call out this evil person, and then the evil person's like, no, that's what you did. And he was like, before Sai could get the accusation out, this dude accused Sai of doing the exact same thing that he did. And then Sai's like, no way, that's what you did. And then he's like, yeah, likely story. That's exactly what a cheater would say. And then the Emperor's like, no, I don't believe that either of you cheated in my presence, so carry on with the game. But Sai's thrown off, eventually loses the game, and sees no point in living, and drowns himself in a river. And so then he waits, his spirit is restless, and then he, possesses this other boy, Tonjiro maybe, and that is who is Shusaku, but that's borrowing some great historical fiction. I don't think Shusaku was actually embodied by Sai, but and so that's fine. Sai gets to play again through this vessel of a boy who wants to be a Go player anyway. Boy dies a tragic death of the plague at a really young age, and Sai's really sad. His spirit still hasn't played the divine move, and that's what we are up to now. That's the overall that's the recap of the first 26 pages, and we're on this one. We haven't played the Kami no Ite o Kiwamete Inai, so I haven't mastered the divine move yet. And now let me catch up with chat. Sorry. It's made up, but I like to play the mixture between Xiangxi and checkers. Fair. But that's awesome, Zenbagger. Even if you didn't have the strongest of teachers, it lighted the spark. Is Sai a parasite? Yeah, but it's like a symbiotic relationship. A spiritual parasite, nah. So Sai was forgotten he was playing Trader Go and made his story about why he lost. What I don't understand is Sai could have asked for replaying the game out, then no funny business. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I wonder. Seems dramatic. It is dramatic. Emperor said to keep going. You don't say no to the Emperor. And in fact, it would be difficult to prove. I mean, replaying the game would probably be easier, but yeah, Emperor wouldn't. You can't be like, oh, but Emperor, let us replay the game. Here's a suggestion. Yeah. Okay, so we're caught up, and for the record, I have this Lorenzi's Jisho, which is an amazing resource. It's like jisho.org, but it shows the Hyojingo like pronunciation guide, if you will. And you can add stuff directly to a specific study list. So you see we have a Hikaru no Go vocab study list, and we will be, adding a lot to it as well. But yeah, so let us continue on. And we have the English manga as well for the reference, so that's what I'll use to double check after finding a stopping point and like going back and switching back and forth. But yeah, feel free to backseat when I struggle with kanji and or in general. So yeah, we are on this panel, and so Sai says, "Kami no ite o kiwamete inai." I haven't mastered the divine move. If you think about cheating before AI, it's virtually impossible when strong players are watching. Yeah. I mean, but that was pretty common, right? Like you have the Emperor standing behind like a screen, or like I don't even know, to be honest. It's a slight plot hole, but Okay. Kami no ite o mada kami no ite o kiwamete inai. Kami no ite? Hai. Sonna ni go ga suki? Hai. でも悪いな。俺 Go なんて全然やる気ないから。So I haven't played the divine move. I haven't mastered the divine move. Oh, you really like? Oh, sorry. The divine move? Asks Hikaru. Yes, says Sai. そんなに Go が好き? You really like Go that much? Yes, but with a heart, because that's how emotive Sai is. I see. But でも悪いな。俺 Go なんて全然やる気ないから。But my like sorry, but I have zero interest in playing Go. And then I think the funny thing is, like, in the background here, it says like この something でさでこの答えさで答えさじゃないかな。答えさだ Go はねえだろう。Oh, it's like, I guess maybe like in this test, because they're doing a test right now. There's no questions about Go, right? So he's like, I don't have any care about Go. Basically, he's trying to use Side the Ghost to help him with his history class. I forgot to mention that detail. DMF21. Where am I reading this? That's a great question. Let me just post the links once. They're in the Discord, but it's fine if you don't want to join the Discord. Ideas for Japanese streams. So this is where I'm getting the Japanese one, and for the English one, that's not it. In the English one, it's this one, but we are no longer on page 6, so please keep that in mind. I guess I can just get rid of page 6. I'll just leave it in there because I don't know what part of the URL I have to delete, but there you go. DMF21. Yeah. Okay, so that's what Hikaru says. The Emperor behind the screen, let's check out this link. Can only be safe. I trust you, El Photo. Damn, this game of Go between two instructors is really interesting. Did you just make that, El Photo? That is some keen memeing. I really like this. I really like that a lot. You should post that in the Discord, like any kind of Go memes. I love it. Okay. Wow. Okay, so next page. And so upon hearing this, right, it's like I don't know what, I don't actually know how to do the sound effect, but basically this dude's about to hurl, right? There's a lot of sound effects, it seems. Shindo-kun, Hikaru? So the instructor's like Shindo, and then Akari is closer to Shindo than the instructor, right? So she goes, Hikaru? I don't even know how to pronounce this. It's really weird because this is like hiragana a. No, chigo, it's hiragana o, but it has these tendons, so it'd be like a maybe, I don't know. I've never actually seen this, and I don't really know how to pronounce it. But like, it's another ghetto sound, like a puking sound. Hikaru, 大丈夫? Asks Akari. 何したてめえ? Sorry, it's like such a child like anime way to talk. Like, 何をしたてめえ? 何もしていません。してません。何も. So yeah, Hikaru, are you alright? And he's still puking. The art style is great. And he's like, what the did you do, you bastard? Teme is like a really rough way of saying you. Like, anata, teme, omae. Like, teme is like really kind of, like, sama, it's like really mimi, but sometimes it's said in the real world too. But it's kind of cheesy, I guess. And so Sai's like, nanimo shitemasen. I didn't do anything. Nanimo, nothing at all. And so remember I said that he can communicate with Sai with his thoughts, but he clearly screamed this out loud because here are the shocked faces of Akari and the teacher, you know. 碁を打てないという私の悲しみがあなたの意識を包んだだけです。Okay. So, 碁を打てないという私の悲しみがあなたの意識を包んだだけです。So, I didn't do anything. It's just like the sadness I feel from not being able to play the Go is like kind of like flowed into your consciousness, like continued into you. Like you basically just feel that same angst, basically angsty boy Sai. Lord of Rings up in here. I like your bling. Thank you for noticing. I found the second ring. I was like, why not add more rings? Like, seeping. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, seeped into your consciousness. 大丈夫? Shindo-kun asks his teacher. 保健室行った方がいいわね。ね。保健室行った方がいいわね。It'd be, you should go to the nurse's office, right? もう平気っす。もう平気です。So it's supposed to be もう平気です right? But you can, it's kind of interesting. You can substitute des for small tsu and su. It's like a childish, but not only children use it too. It's like an abbreviated tenego, if that makes sense. If y'all know what tenego is, so you can say like ohayo gozaimasu, or you can say like but that's a little bit different. It'd be like I don't know, like samui sne. Samui sne. It's cold out, isn't it? Samui sne instead of samui desu ne. You get rid of the de and add a small tsu, so samui sne. So it's the same kind of thing. It's like childish keigo, if you will. Mo heiki desu. Mo heiki desu. I'm fine now. I don't need to go to the nurse's office. DMF21, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Pride. This is how Saturn started, and look at her now. Who's Saturn? Am I supposed to know? Okay. Okay. Wow. Okay. So, and now this is Hikaru thinking, right? Taku senen ni wait, it's kind of hard to read, but how would I do this? So it might look a little bit weird, but we're gonna go into this view. Yeah, and then we can zoom in and then reposition. Cool. It'll look a little bit weird when we switch to English, but it'll be fine. The planet with the big rings, I think. Oh, okay. I thought you were referring to a person. She has a lot of rings now, but she started just like you, one ring at a time. Amazing, Kels. Okay. たく千に及ぶお前の情熱に舌を巻くぜ. I don't really understand. So たく means like geez. 千年に及ぶお前の情熱に舌を巻くぜ. So like the words I understand, right? So Takeji is senin, 1,000 years. Ni oyobu, I'm not sure, so we'll look it up. And then jonetsu is like like passion, 情熱, like heated passion, に舌を巻くぜ. Shita is like tongue, right? Okay, so let's look up some words. 及ぶ, 及ぶ, 及ぶ. This third panel is amazing. The planet has with rings, I think. Yeah, that man over there. Thanks. This third panel. Okay, wait. 及ぶ, to reach, to befall, to happen, to compare with, to commit, to require, to do. 千年に及ぶお前の情熱に So let's look up the word 情熱 to double check. 情熱, passion, enthusiasm, zeal, right? God damn it, L4, I have the tab open because I don't want to lose it. That's amazing. Okay. 千年に及ぶお前の情熱には舌を巻くぜ. 舌を巻く is a word I don't know. So let's look up the word. 巻く is like to like なんやろ. The ramen bits for the ghetto for the puke, that's disgusting. I don't know what this is. Oh, I wish they would put the So like perhaps like what can I say? Like the heat of the zeal that like size felt over 1,000 years is like, I'm not sure. Let's look at the English translation after we go on a bit into this third panel, as everyone has said. Hey Erudite, what's up everyone? Hey, how's it going? Okay. でもあいにくだな。俺には俺の人生設計ってもんが。But like sucks to suck basically. I have my own kind of 人生設計 like priorities. I don't know what the word 設計 is, but we can find out together. How is it spelled? 設計 plan, design. Yeah, so I have my own plan for my life. Thank you very much. This is a cool word though. 設計 So it's like you know, I feel your pain, but like literally I feel your pain, but like sucks to suck. I have my own plans for life. やだ、ちょっとHikaru. Gross, what the fuck, Hikaru? And like his classmates are also like, wah! Yeah, you get like bits of ramen, daikon radish here, you know. Wait, is Hikaru no Go getting an expansion? This isn't fan made, this is the actual anime. Or, manga. I've been watching Critical Role again, and I'm very happy and very eager to procrastinate everything else. That's fair, I started playing Mahjong, Riichi Mahjong, and it's been kind of an intense ride. Okay, so he's peeking up everywhere. 早く光を保健室へ、早く光を保健室に like please someone quickly take Hikaru to the nurse office. 進藤君しっかり put yourself together, Hikaru. 夜なHikaru. 夜な From context, I guess it's like stop puking on me. But what can it be? Yoru. Oh yeah, don't come near me. Don't come near me because he's puking all over the place. Yoru, that's interesting. Like don't approach me. Hole. Cue the JoJo memes. Don't come near me. Guess sorry. To be disheartened, dejected, discouraged, disappointed. Suddenly losing a lot of weight, looking emaciated, becoming very thin. Guess sorry. Who? Probably not a positive connotation with this word. Does that dictionary make Anki cards? Yeah, I think there's a really quick way of exporting to Anki really quickly too. But I don't know how. I haven't done that yet. But my friends who use Anki recommend this one over at jisho.org. So it does. It's called I'll link it in chat for you. Of course. Okay. Yes, sorry. Ha. Giron. Wow, this Hikaru looks like an old age, like completely different person, right? Like with these. I guess that's what the Gesori is like. He has like the sunken cheeks and everything, eyes like bags under his eyes and everything. What does Giron mean? Not that one. I wonder what it would be. Huh. It's not coming up with anything. Interesting. Okay. Tenuki shimashou. Recently I've been overcome... Leia looks dehydrated, yeah. With an intense desire to bully my friends into playing D&D with me. That might adversely affect the D&D session, no, Erudite? Gaba! Piku! Piku! That's... I don't know what that is. Piku... That's not it. Pickwick is not it. I don't know. It's some sound effect, right? So Saigen's scared and he has to puke again. わかったよ。囲碁でも何でもやるから。わかったよ。囲碁でも何でもやるから。I got it. Fine. Whatever. I get it. Like, I'll play Go or whatever you want. え Sai's extremely happy with this. まあ、たまに打つだけだからな。違う。まあ、たまに打つだけならな。Only if I, only have to play once in a while. And then Sai is beside themselves, こんな音量に取り殺されちゃシャレにならねえ。シャレにならねえ。こんな音量。So what does 音量 mean? So 取り殺されちゃシャレにならない。So 殺される is to be killed, right? So シャレ I guess means like it's I wonder, it's like maybe puking this much it won't be funny. Like that, like dying by puking this much isn't funny. I don't know, let's find out together. 音量音量. That's not it. This one. How am I supposed to know this word? Revengeful ghost apparition. So it's not about the puke. It's being like killed by a vengeful joke or ghost won't be a joke. It's Do I learn this word? It seems pretty niche. Ma. It'd be a shame to not add it to the Hikaru no Go study list at least. 取り殺されちゃ。取り殺される。取り殺される. I wonder if that's like a different verb. Kanji's hard, yeah, but katakana is where the true difficulty lies. I mean, especially if you're like a native English speaker where a lot of the loan words are from, because you know them in English and like you have to read them in katakana and you're like, what the hell is this? Like, the meme is like, McDonald's, but more importantly, like, there's so many words, like meeting or challenge or like just like why it's so close to my native language, but 取り殺されるto haunt to death, to possess and kill. Okay, so basically, yeah, it means being possessed and killed by a vengeful ghost won't be funny or cool or anything, I guess. Share is like all share. This isn't share, it's share. Yeah, it won't be any. Yeah, it's not a joke. It won't be funny at all to be killed. Hikaru, I mean, he's a kid, right? Like, he's wagamama you will be selfish. So, yeah, it won't be funny to be killed by a ghost, right? 一つ言っておくが、俺の心は俺のもんだからな. So I'll just say beforehand, my heart is my own, or like, my will is my own. So he's like claiming to Sai. Hi, Sai doesn't give a fuck. He'll be like, yeah, sure, whatever. 勝手に話しかけてこないと、俺が話しかけたら返事をすること。 So like, don't speak until spoken to, and like, you know, respond when I talk to you, basically. Or like only speak when spoken to, basically. Hikaru, 本当に大丈夫? So Akari is worried for him, and so is his teacher. もうすっかり気分爽快さ爽快 So this kai means pleasant. 爽快 I don't know what it means. Damn it. 爽快 So basically this one. Refreshing, exhilarating. So it's basically the same as skari, right? But still we at it. もうすっかり気分爽快さ So like I'm already refreshed now, I'm all better. You know. Rip that guy's shirt. Yeah! Hikaru no gero ga! Making Hikaru's puke. Oh, that's so sad. I'm so sad. I'm surprised he was able to wear like such a graphic tee to school anyway. Hikaru walking away from that shirt like a badass walking away from an explosion. Nice. Yeah, like I feel better now. It's fine. 待てよ。こいつの力、なんかに、利用sorry. なんかに利用できんかなできねえかな So like, can I put this ghost, Koitz is like a really rough word for this person. So I can put this power to some kind of like use, right? Can I benefit from this power, I guess? Ryo. Let's see here. Ryo is like, so this is like bendy, so like convenient, and then use, I guess. So Ryo. I messed up. Yeah, utilization. Seems like a pretty easy vocab word that I should know. そうだ。じいちゃん。そうだ、じいちゃん。Yeah, that's right, my grandpa. じいちゃんと勝負して、それで、よし。Okay. So じいちゃんと囲碁の勝負して、それで、よし。So this little fucker's got a really cheeky plan. So he's like, how do I utilize this apparition, this ghost, this Fujiwara no Sai's power? Like, surely I must be able to find a way to benefit from this. He's like, oh, that's right, my grandfather. Let's challenge my grandfather to a match, a game of Go. And the rest is unwritten, but like basically, that's the vibe, right? He's gonna bet his grandfather. Ji-chan, 強いですか? So Sai is like immediately intrigued, right? 勝手に話しかけるなっつーの。勝手に話しかけるなっつーの。Like, so this is again spoken out loud. Hikaru's like, don't fucking talk to me until I talk to you first, right? Like, don't come at me with your words, basically. That's Swindle Grandpa. He won't need that pension. Yeah, I mean, basically, that's the scammer vibe in modern day Japan, I presume, because so much of the population depends on pension. Anyway, so yeah, Sai immediately broke the promise that he made to only talk when spoken to, or speak when spoken to, and so Hikaru is like really angsty. Not angsty, he's just like a little brat about it, right? And a nice little peaceful scene. Wow. So let's catch up with this. So I've yet to play the divine move. The divine move? Yes. You like Go that much? Yes. Is that so? Too bad I have absolutely no intention of playing Go. Oh, okay. So it wasn't like there's no test question. I mean, maybe it's transliterated differently, but like, why would a kid like me play Go? And then, you know, as we see, Glor Shump, Foosh Glurp. Hikaru? Fun fact, and I'm sure a lot of you know this, but the teacher says traditionally Shindoken, because you don't really call your students by their first names. Even if you're in a higher position, you don't casually use first names with people, which is why, and when like romance anime and like manga and like drama and stuff, it's a really big deal when you call someone by their first name versus like their family name. And Hikaru is called by his first name by Akari because they're like childhood friends, so that's why that makes sense. Not Hikari, Akari. Yes, Hikaru, Akari, that's right. Translating onomatopoeia is so hard. I feel for those Yeah, yeah. I mean, like, you can just make it up as you go along. There's no way this translates literally. So just like still puking. This scene is so gross. Hikaru, are you okay? What'd you do to me? Right? And then everyone's freaked out because he's screaming out loud. Nothing. I didn't do anything. You must have felt my intense sorrow when I heard I would be unable to play Go. Are you okay, Hikaru? Maybe you should see the school nurse. I think I'm okay. I can't stop. Oh, okay. This is the panel I didn't understand. These one. Oh, well, not this one, but this one. I can't stomach the 1,000 years of sadness you had bottled up. So it's a different translation. I mean, like, it's a different phrase in Japanese, right? They use the phrase, I wish I could click. Oh, you're right. I can drag. Okay. 千年に及ぶお前の情熱には舌を巻くぜ。舌を巻く。舌を巻く。Maybe if I type that phrase. 舌 is tongue, right? を巻く. Oh, yep. See, it's a set phrase. Cool. To be astonished, to be amazed, to be astounded, to be deeply impressed. So like it's it's like I'm deeply impressed by your passion to play Go even after 1,000 years. That's it. That's the literal translation. And so that's translated into I can't stomach the 1,000 of years of sadness you have bottled up. But that's your problems. I have my own plans and they don't include Go. And then this beautiful, beautiful, you know, pixel for pixel, you know, stroke for stroke image of Pukesy. I remember reading this for the first time in like a really comfy armchair in like a bookstore. And I'm sure I like looked at this image for like 30 seconds, taking in every detail. Like this dude's the same shirt. Like after this scene, right, the panel that y'all mentioned, like I double checked the pattern on oh wait, let me. Yeah, like this dude's shirt. Like I checked for plot, like you know, dropping the ball on that illustration, and they didn't. It was super great. Yeah, how would you even pronounce Zublorsh, right? Okay. Yeah, get away from me, Hikaru. Don't puke on me. Blah. Oh, okay. So this is Kiron is like glare. Interesting. And then you know, like a little lion. Grrr. Gasp. Florp. Okay, you win. I'll play Go or whatever you want. Flump. Gasp. I guess it won't hurt to play every once in a while. It's better than being killed off by this vengeful spirit. Yeah, it's better than being killed off by this vengeful spirit. That makes sense. Just let me remind you, my consciousness belongs only to me. So it's weird. They use the word kokoro in Japanese to mean consciousness, will, like, you know, feelings and everything as well. Like, heart is a very versatile word. So don't talk to me unless I talk to you first. Yeah, I feel fine. Hikaru barfed on me. That's great. Wait a minute, this guy, he just might come in handy. I got it. I'll challenge Grandpa to a game, and when I beat him, he'll have to play out. So this part is implied in Japanese, but it's expressly stated in English, right? Your grandfather plays? Is he good? I told you not to talk to me. And of course, everyone's like, bro, what is wrong with this dude? And then I see it. So we're caught up. Let's go over to the Japanese one. Okay. Another thing I remember when I first read this is like the detail in Hikaru's eyes here. Like this is, I think, the first scene where you really see that kind of level of eye artwork. Like these are all kind of like, you know, not phoned in. This one doesn't even have pupils in the first place, but like here you really get to see that brightness, you know. It's like, oh wow, Hikaru's a real human being. Okay. There's a lot of comical scenes in this. I really like this manga. I forgot how much I loved it. Oh, Hikaru! 体はもういいのか? Oh, Hikaru, are you feeling better already? Like, are you already better? This is his Ji-chan, I assume, his grandfather. Washa? Washa. Washa. Okay. びっくりしたぞ。いきなりあかりちゃんが飛び込んできて光が倒れて大変って言うもんだからそりゃもう Okay, so he's not referring to the school incident where he was puking. He's referring to that first chapter where Hikaru like passed out, like fainted in the attic because of Sai, right? So he's like, ah, asha, old people noises. Asha. びっくりしたぞ。いきなりあかりちゃんが飛び込んできて I was so surprised when, Akari, like, busted in, basically. 光が倒れた大変って Hikaru's fainted. It's, help, basically. Send help. 言うもんだから、それはもう So I was like, yeah, freaked out about that. 見るよ。見るよ。もう元気元気。Look, I'm fine now. I don't know why he's shaking a fist at his grandfather, but yeah. 今日は何の用だ? So what brings you here today? ばあさんは今日買い物でおらんが。おらん? Interesting. So your grandmother's out shopping, so she's not here right now. 実はね, I don't know why I'm giving Hikaru like this nasally voice, but 実はね, じいちゃん、俺 Go 覚えたんだ。俺 Go 覚えたんだ。I learned Go. So this 覚える is either memorize or to learn something. So I learned Go. Go 覚えたんだ。じいちゃんに勝ったら1000円くれる? So if I beat you, will you give me 1,000 yen? So like $10, aka like 850, 890, something like that. Go. He's almost excited to sign. Go. Oh, お前覚えたのか? It also says, you learned Go? Like, look at this elation, right? Compare this to this face, like a little turtle, and like now it's just like, wow! My reaction if someone wants to play Go with me, right, Mejinut? Like, when someone new starts streaming Go. Yeah, honestly. Beautiful eyebrows, right? I swear. よっしゃ今持ってくるから待ってろ。逃げるなよ. So he's like, I'll bring it and be right back. So don't, stay right there. Don't leave. He's really excited about this. Dota dota, so like pattering steps, I guess. What is dota dota? Dota dota, dota dota. Not the game, I presume, but noisily. So like, yeah, stamping, I guess, noisily around. Dota dota. Dota dota. Dota dota. Dota dota. Yeah, dota dota. 電話借りるよ. So he's like, I'm gonna use the phone. Like, do whatever you must. I'm gonna be on the phone real quick, says Hikaru. Do you know you're in the categories Go? Yes. Yes, I do. Should I not? Don't leave? Oh, yeah. He's like, yeah, don't leave. I do know that, Catsman. Yeah. I thought maybe because it's Hikaru no I'll stream and Go, but if a lot of people are opposed, I will happily switch to just chatting. But yeah, don't leave. Demo call you. Yeah, I'll be making a phone call. お母さん? 俺 This quintessential cliche line, right? お母さん, it's me. So mom, it's me, right? This is related to like scams. Because Japanese population is super old, relatively speaking, there's like a significant population that's over the age of 60 years old in Japan. There's some famous scam scheme, which is just calling some random number and being like making sure, like when it's a woman that picks up, like preferably like an older grandmother who's not quite all there in her old age. You'd be like, grandma, it's me, ore ore, without saying your name or without saying anyone else's name, because you'll say that, right? Like, grandma, it's me, you wouldn't say like, grandma, it's Sai, you wouldn't say your name. And then they'd be like, and then they'll provide the information for you, like, Yusuke-kun, like, is it you, Yusuke? And then you'll be like, yeah, it's me, I'm in massive trouble, like, these people are trying to beat me up, or like, there's like a lot of different scam lines, right? And then you basically get your grandma to wire you money, because they're trying to, they're trying to be a grandmother and like, protect you and everything. And so that's the scam. And I'm not even joking, like, this is a normal scam, so much so that they were like an advertising, like, PR campaign to be like, don't fall for this scam, the ore ore scam it's called. So they actually had to put out like a lot, and now like a lot of people are like, they have like security questions that they ask their own family members, like, like ore ore, like, nice try, I won't fall for that. Tell me, what color is this, thing from your childhood or whatever. So there's like literally 2-factor authentication, or rather like prove you're not a bot or prove you're not a scammer. that they use in real life. It's really funny. Wait, what was the other bubble? What other bubble? El photo. Did I miss something? I feel like it counts, but only because I learned Go from Hikaru no Go. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like I think if not close to 90% of Go players have heard of Hikaru no Go or have learned from Hikaru no Go or whatever. Are you going to be able to save the VOD? Yeah. If you look, it's kind of annoying on Twitch, but I have all of the VODs. So like I think I created a new category like reading Hikaru no Go manga. So if you go under my page and then videos and then collections and then Hikaru no Go, it's like 3 clicks because, you know, Twitch isn't YouTube. It's, but piece of shit stealing from the elder. It happens a lot in the States too. Really? I didn't know that. Mention that. Oreo? Exactly. Double bubble. Best bubble gum. I might have missed the translation of the other eyebrow bubble. The other eyebrow bubble. Oh, this one. Yeah. Oh, my. Oboita no ka? Oh, you learned Go? Like, that was the second translation. Go? You learned Go? Like that kind of elation. This is the second eyebrow bubble. You can tell because it has twice as many bubbles. Oh, the bubble gum. God, I'm so confused. Okay. お母さん、俺、Mom, it's me. Wait, I read that out of order. 俺、今、じいちゃんとこなんで、wait, sorry. 今、じいちゃんとこなんで、そう。今、じいちゃんとこ、なんでって別に、遅くならないから。わかった。じゃあ、this is literally a phone conversation, but like only one side of it, which is why I was struggling to read it as well. But like it's like, oh, Mom, it's me. 今、じいちゃんのとこ。I'm at Grandpa's place. なんでって Why you ask? 別に No real reason. Okay. 遅らないから、遅くならないから、I won't be late. Like coming home, presumably. わかった。Got it. じゃあ alright, I'm hanging up. That was, I don't know, this is such a troll. So basically he's telling his mom, but not telling her why he's there to scam his grandfather, basically. Memes. Okay. そうか。お前もこう、面白さに目覚めたか。So, I see. You finally learned the interesting part of Go. Like your eyes have finally opened toward to the amazing game that is Go, basically. さあ、いくらでも売ってやるぞ. So like, put down as many stones as you want, basically. いくらでも売って、oh no, 違う。I'm sorry, I'm wrong. いくらでも売ってやるぞ. I'll play as many games as you want. He's humming a tune. Oh, so wholesome. Look at these eyes though. These are some sketch ass eyes. And he has no teeth. Anyway. とりあえず1回だけでいいんだ. So for now, just one game is fine. And for the record, 1回, this means like number of times, like 1回, 2回, 3回. It can also be floor. This is a counter. But technically speaking, game of Go is supposed to be kyoku. And you'll see this in Go problems and Go books too, but kyoku. None of these. Okay, so let me make it with ikkyoku. This one. So one game, checkers, etc. This is for Go. You use kyoku as the counter. Just as a FYI. Ikkyoku. But it's okay. So I have time. Oh, let's start out with one game, says Hikaru. 1回じゃなくて、oh, wow, okay, yeah, perfect. 1回じゃなくて1曲って言うんです。So Sai corrects him. It's not kai, but kyoku. Not 1回, but 1曲. Sai, I keep forgetting this is the kanji for Sai. This is incredible. Sai, 勝手に話しかけるんじゃねえって言って、じゃねえって言って。So it's like 勝手に話しかけんじゃねえって言って。Yeah, so it's basically, it's reaffirming, like, don't speak until spoken to. Like, 勝手に話しかけるな is like, don't speak to me. Don't casually step to me with your words, basically. but I was expecting like tsuno instead of like yutte. But basically, he's reaffirming like I told you not to talk to me until I've spoken to you. Hmm? Oh, but he said it out loud, I guess. Yeah, because it's not in the think bubbles. The think bubbles. So he said it out loud. And he's like, hmm? Dude, I can't get over how much his grandfather looks like a turtle. Don't you all think so? This is a turtle face. Is it not? Ah, he realizes what he's done. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, Ji-chan koto janeze. No, I wasn't talking to you, but like I just want to reiterate how much like a kid or like how fantastical this sounds. Like super not realistic. Like janeze. Like Ji-chan no koto janeze. Like it's not, I wasn't talking to you. 俺友達と喧嘩してそいつのことを思い出して Oh, I was fighting with a friend earlier and I was remembering that. あ、だから大丈夫心配ないよ So don't worry about what I said. Like, so yeah, basically he said don't speak until spoken to, right? And then his grandfather's like, what the fuck? The tooth and eye sparkle? Yeah, honestly, the tooth and eye sparkle. It's so much wholesome content. Okay, so some lame excuse for talking out loud to oneself, and like very rudely, no less. Okay, さあ始めようぜ. Let's begin. さあ始めようぜ. ドス. That's interesting. ドス. Yeah, not that. It's hard to do the small two after. Let's see if we type in Japanese if it'll make a difference. So, ドス. And then small two, right? Dosutto with the thump. So you sit down with the thump. Dosutto. Dosutto. 勝ったら1000円だ. Wait, that was weird. 勝ったら1000円だ. I would expect like a na here, but 勝ったら1000円だ. So like, yeah, the tooth and eye sparkle. So if you win 1,000 yen, right? Washi wa tsuyoi zo. It's like the quintessential Ji-chan line, right? Like, washi wa tsuyoi zo. I'm pretty strong, you know. Hora, ikura demo ii kara ishi o oke. So it's fine, put down as many stones as you want. Ishi o oke? So obviously Hikaru doesn't know what that means because he's just a freaking user of Sai. But yeah, what does it mean? Put down as many stones as you want. What do you mean putting down stones? Asks Hikaru. Nandayo. De nandayo. Ishi o oku. De nandayo. But he's thinking this time, not speaking out loud. Yowai mono wa ishi o oku koto de yuri na jouken de what is that? That's not what I want to do. I want to zoom in. Tatakaeru no desu. So, as I'm sure y'all know, 弱い者は石を置くことで有利な条件で戦えるのです. So basically, weaker players can put down stones to level the playing field. To Yuri. So this is like, again, convenience, and this Yu is like Aru. I think this is a kanji for Aru, arimasu. Let's look it up. Yuri is like Yuri no jouken. Yuri. From context, it would seem like equal, but like I've heard it in like Yuri not like easy almost. I don't know. Let's find out together. Yuri. Wait, that's not the second kanji they used. Yuri. Ah, it was the first one. Okay. Advantageous, favorable, better, stronger. Profitable, lucrative, gainful. At any rate, it means like, you know, level the playing field. Yuri. Handy te koto ne. So this is funny. Handy is the shortened form of handicap. Handicap. So they take that word and they shorten it. Handy. Handy te koto ne. Like it's a handicap. Demo Ji-chan sonna ni tsuyoi no? Like, but grandpa, are you really that strong? Grandpa's like, boy, what'd you say to me? Like, you don't, who do you think I is? これ見ろよ. これ見ろ. Check out my stuff, right? Check out my bling. Look at all this. うわ. Wait, who's speaking here? Who's speaking here? 巡回、超量会囲碁大会 oh, so this is Hikaru speaking. So basically he's listing off the awards, right? Like in this tournament, and like you is like first place, like champion. 優勝とそれから嘘こんなに強かったのこんなに強かったのじいちゃん like oh shit you're this strong grandpa ノアルタカは爪を隠すのだノアルタカはTaka. What is this taka? I can't even read the kanji. Like, not even read what the kanji looks like. Let's try to find out. Taka. Grandpa's gonna flex on Hikaru soon. Hikaru, I think he's reading. Yeah, he's reading the words. I think it's this one because I can't see it. Falcon? That doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound right at all. Taka wa tsume o kakusu no da. Oh, taka. So it's basically you've been hiding like all these words or like Nayero. I guess we'll find out with the English translation. I don't know. What is this? Kateru? Sai. Kateru? Sai. Do you think you can win? Sai? Yoku wakarimasen kedo tabun. So look at Sai being all humble. It's like, I'm not really sure yet, but probably I can win. Dude was a Go Master, Hikaru. No, I'm just kidding. Handi nanka iraneyo. I don't like need anything like a handicap. I don't need a handicap. He just like throws away the freaking award, you know, like just BMing grandpa. Tonikaku utte minayo. さっき強いぜ。さっき、違う。きっと強いぜ、俺。So like, anyway, let's just try and play out like even game, right? I'm pretty sure I'm strong. きっと強いぞ、俺。何言ってんだろ。違う。何言ってるんだ。覚えたってだろ。どうぜ。So, 覚えたってだろ? Like you just learned? どうぜ I don't really understand. どうぜ覚えたってだろ? どうぜ I'm not sure about this どうせ どうせ違う not どうぜどうせ it's like either way you've just learned recently, right? Like how could you, like what are you saying? 強いもん何もあるもんか強いもん何もあるもんか like you've just learned this game, like how could you know if you're strong, right? Like 気が強いってだけだお前のは so like only your what's it called, like your not your flexing but like you only think you're strong, I guess is the vibe. I could be wrong. I feel like they pushed Grandpa a little too firmly in this comic relief. As excited about Go as he is, when Hikaru beats him, it would change their lives. He would boast ceaselessly in a really serious way, where he would hire pros to train Hikaru. You're absolutely right, yeah. But like to be fair, he, and spoilers, like he convinces Hikaru's mom, right, to let him become insane and stuff. So まあいいや。石を置くのが嫌なら、夏なしでいいから。ほら、打て。Okay. So, まあいいや。 Okay, whatever, fine, whatever. 石を置くのが嫌なら So if you're so against putting down stones なしでいいから We'll play even ほら、撃て Hurry up Or like ほら、撃て Like yeah, hurry up, play basically 俺、白石がいいなSo like just careless like like you know ignorance is bliss level careless 俺、白石がいいな Like I like the white stones 白だ白って白取った白取った Oh sorry my bad 白取った Like I'm gonna take white here 先に打つのは黒に決まっとる Like it's the rules basically that black plays first right お前本当に囲碁をしとるのか Like are you sure you really know the game 本当に囲碁をしとるのかじゃあ、じいちゃん、先に打てよ。So, Grandpa, play first. No big deal. So clearly, he's like, Grandpa's like, gotten a whole bunch of like first place awards and everything. But like, Hikaru's like, that doesn't matter. You play black. I'll play white. I'm stronger, clearly. But he doesn't know that, obviously, what that means. But is this the bit where he learns Oreo? Oreo? I don't get it, John. Also, hi, John. How are you? How was grammar learning today? Y'all, if you're interested, I know we're in the Go section, but if you're interested in Japanese in general, John studies Japanese almost every day, and has played Go in the past on stream, but we await the day that he plays again, wink wink. Okay, so you see Sai just move to tears. Sai. This is like a pretty iconic panel, this one, where Sai just crying that he can play again. No, this is not a turban. And Hikaru just looking up at him, not knowing the full significance of how Sai is feeling. I have goosebumps. Base, old man ain't got nothing on Sai. Okay, but he's finally realizing, そんなに God, I hate katakana. Ureshi no. Why would you make ureshi, which is a fully Japanese word, into katakana? そんなに嬉しいのか? You're really that happy being able to play. 140年ぶりじゃ無理もないな. I guess after 140 years, anyone would feel that way. たまには囲碁打ってやってもいいかな? I guess it would be really fine to like sometimes let you play once in a while. Isai's crying because he's gonna teach someone to play Go, Kappa. I mean, it's a pretty moving thing when people learn Go and stick with it. Like, it's weird. Like, everyone in the Go community has that like shared I'm speaking for everyone in the Go community, but mostly myself. But like, even if I'm not the one to teach that player, like just having a player like take up interest in Go really makes me really happy, you know? And I think that's true for a lot of Go players because it's so rare in the West, you know? Katakana can be used for emphasis. Yeah, that's true, Go Crazy. You're right. I'm just sad. I cried at a Japanese 7-Eleven ad earlier. Really? Link it. Hello, link it. Oh, the meme you showed me where Black Tengen, White Tengen, Black Tengen, Oreo. Yeah. No, you're right, John. That's a good meme. And it's still in Go memes. Shameless plug of the Discord, but it's in Go memes. But yeah. Okay, Ikuzo Hikaru. I messed up. Ikuzo Hikaru. Okay, I'm playing first. Here we go. Otto, Sai. Hi. Whoa, Sai. Yes. 第一手が星ですか? 星ですか? 第一手は星ですか? So the first move is on Hoshi. So these 4 points, right? We'll get into them thing about. Bro, what the hell is this URL? Like, I know it's you, so I know it's safe, but like, what is this URL? It seems so sketch. Oh, I also have it turned to 0 like quality, but okay, we'll watch it later, I guess. That's pretty funny. Okay, funny looking anyway. Okay, so the first move is on Hoshi. Hoshi? 盤面を見てください。盤面を見てください。Please look at the board. 9つの黒い点があるでしょ? So there are 9 spots on the Go board, right? 9つの黒点 kuroi ten, 9 black spots, as Hikaru. Daite ga hoshi nado, shusaku no... Oh, this is shusaku kanji, really interesting. Daite ga hoshi nado, shusaku no jidai ni wa kangaerarenai. So like, during Shusaku's time, playing your first move on a Hoshi was unthinkable. Like on one of these star points, it was unthinkable. So Sai is pondering. この140年にいろいろ研究されたんでしょうね. So like over 140 years where Sai hasn't played, that gap where Sai hasn't played, they've really studied this game. Kenkyu is like to research, like thoroughly research something, research the game, huh? And which is true, right? This I think came up during the new Seki age in Japan, like in like the 30s maybe. And I'm not a Go historian by any means, so please take that with a grain of salt. But like Sai is realizing that, you know, the game has evolved in the last 140 years. It's because the channel name is included and I should have removed. Ah, valid. Why the hell does this manga have this show separated constantly? Yeah, I don't know why. It's kind of hard. So for those of you who don't know Japanese, desho is like one, like it's like des, but like it's like it would said with rising intonation. It's like desho, or like desho. Chiga, one sec. Desho, desho. It can become like a question, like comma, right, or like isn't it so? But anyway, it's like one construct, right? It's like one word or one phrase that goes together, but like here they have de and then the rest of it written sho ne, so it's kind of weird to read out loud, especially when I'm not reading the whole thing. I'm reading like kana by kana. But yeah, I agree, 74 crore, it's weird. I played a quick 9x9 game earlier and won, so basically I'm a Go Master now. Well, get your Go Master ass streaming Go then, forehead. No, I'm just kidding. That's awesome, John. Congrats. Did you play on OGS? あ、しまった、そうか、140年も経ってるんだ. So Hikaru's really like, shh, front, you're right, 140 years, it's already 140 years, it's practically a new game. 江戸時代に強くても囲碁が進歩した. So even if you were strong in the Edo Jidai, which is, you know, period of Japanese history. So the game has evolved, right? I think Shinpo means evolved. This po means to walk, I guess. And Shinpo, I guess, is to continue because there's like this radical. Let's find out together. Shinpo. Shinoi. I don't know why. I don't know how I fat fingered that, but Shinpo. Progress, advanced, improved, development. Nice. Nice word. Shinpo stop. 現代じゃ通用しないんじゃ. So Hikaru's freaked out. Like the game has evolved so much. So in this present day, maybe that won't translate over. Tsuyo is like to work. Basically, it won't. Yeah, it won't translate over your Go expertise from Edo Jidai. Acha. どうした Hikaru? 早く打て. So what's wrong, Hikaru? Hurry up and play. Which is funny, when I was in Go salons in Japan, most people just, and the heuristic is mostly old men play in Japanese Go salons, right? There's lots of smoking and not really a lot of female players that I've observed anecdotally, but a lot of them just like smack down stones, like just like as if every game was like 10-minute absolute blitz. It's ridiculous. And of course some people think it, but like it's just ridiculous that the pace of play is like so fast just by, you know, thing. I never saw this before. And to add to the confusion, de is a particle on its own, so you start reading it as the particle and then it becomes de shone. Yeah, especially. It's annoying, I agree. That's an interesting way to say something has evolved. What do you mean? Oh, like, yeah, what do you mean, DMF? Sorry, I don't exactly remember. New meta, right? Right, John? Like with kanji for walking. Oh yeah, shinpo. Yeah. That's pretty cool, right? Shinpo. The shin means what? Let's see what this... John, what does the shin and shinpo mean? John knows a lot of kanji and the meanings behind kanji, like radicals especially. Not radicals, but like... Oh wait, we can get... It means to advance, to proceed, and this means to walk, or counters for step. Like ippo, nippo. Ippo, niho, sanpo. Wait. There's no way. So, complete. There's no way. Okay, so sample. Oh, you can say hashtag kanji, pound sign kanji to get the kanji articles. Sample suru is to take a walk, but I doubt it's the same kanji, right? Yeah. I mean, so the pole is the same, but the sun is not like. Okay. So here's sanho. Okay. I thought it was like literally 3 steps, and that means to take a walk. And I'm like, damn, that's a really low bar. I take a walk every day. Like, but no. Anyway, memes aside, yeah, it's like walk forward. Yeah. Advance. There's a particle is attached at the end of the location marker. There's a particle is attached at the end of the location marker. They as a particle is the location marker, or it's by means of, is the use of de. So it's like it denotes where the verb is taking place. Like 図書館でコーヒーを飲む、コーヒーを飲みます。Like at the library I drink coffee. Or 自転車で仕事へ行く. Like I take the train to work. By means of train I go to work, for example. But anyway, 早く打て says grandpa. Like hurry up and play. では右下 I should have known that from the kanji. I don't know why I'm relying on putting on it so much. But では右下に住み項目. So the bottom right corner 3-4 point 項目 is like it's like a jargon, right? And so of course Hikaru won't know. It's like nani 項目? So Hikaru is like all kinds of confused because you wouldn't know this if you don't know Go. 右下の星の下です. So it's under the bottom right star point. 下? どこ? So Hikaru's all turned around. ここ? Question mark. こと drops a stone there. もっとさっさと歌んか Wait, sorry. もっとさっさと歌んか Oh, okay. So this is actually really interesting. So もっとさっさと. So さっさと means quickly, rapidly. So more quickly. And then this is really interesting. Utanka means like, won't you play more quickly? But utanka is actually shortened from utte kurenai ka. Or utsu. Utawanai ka. Oh, sorry, it's not utte kurenai, it's utawanai. Wait, that's not the verb. Utsu. Utawanai. Yeah, it is. Utawanai ka. So utawanai ka means like you won't play, and then by asking it as a question like won't you play more quickly? Utawan ka from utawanai ka. Oh my god, I was worried I missed it. No, you'd never miss it. Surely you'd watch the VODs after. Hi Goops, how are you? Did you stream today? Will you stream today? Are you streaming tomorrow? What's up? What's your life like? I always read Furigana even though I know kanji is the curse. It's impossible to annoy Furigana. Yeah, I agree. When I read shonen, I know like 95% of the kanji besides names, and I just read Furigana anyway. Yeah, that's a vibe. I might stream today. Oh, sweet. Nice. Swell. I look forward to it. I'm really glad that I added these little bit badges. They really look cute. Anyway, so won't you play a little bit more quickly, please? Says Grandpa. 次は右上 uwa? 右上? Why is it uwa instead of ue? 右上? Sorry. This is like it's the same meaning, like playing the upper right, but like 右上? That's so weird. It should be 右上? Ue? Yeah, it should definitely be upper right. 右上? Yeah. That's so weird. Huh. Anyway. 右上tsumi. Sumi. So next is in the top right corner. So it's like the Shusaku opening, even played as white. Migue sumi doko? So Migue sumi no doko? So Hikaru still turned around because he just learned what star points were, so of course he can't use them to coordinate perfectly. I'm trying to convert a .mofile because fuck Apple and its formats. I don't know what any of that means, but yes, I agree about fuck Apple and its formats. He says having an iPhone, but you know. Brain always gravitate towards the easiest path, can't be trusted. You're right, John Cullen. Migiu Ami is listed on Nihonkin pages reading. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. Thanks for looking that up for me, Samnikor. やはり項目、やはり項目、今度は星の上です。So like, of course, he plays another komuku. So this time it's above the star point. Hoshi no ue, koko ka? So then he plays it hesitantly. Sasato uchinasai. So he's all angry now. He's like, hurry up and play quickly. Like, pick up your speed of play. Sasato uchinasai. Like, nasai is like a command form, but like gentler, often used by like older people to younger people in terms of like parents or like teachers might use it sometimes too. Nasai. Or from older Japanese, which is left unchanged in Go lingo. Yeah, probably. That's more likely. I don't know about the third one. I've never really seen the. Oh, it's interesting. Go words are written in katakana. So atari, sumi, nobi, tobi, like these are all written in katakana in the Go world. It's really interesting. Hikaru should have started with Mirago, and when Grandpa catches Law and plays silly trap, switch to absolutely trusting him. Then I would be pissed as his grandfather. I'd be like, what do you mean you just learned Go? You just learned how to like copy my moves. Like this isn't the real game. Like you know nothing. I would have been so tilted. Ogema Gakari. Ogema Gakari. So Ogema Gakari is more basically this is Sai spitting out lingo. Ogema is large knight's move, and Gakari is like Rendaku of Kakari, so approach with Ogema. Ogema Gakari is pretty rare though. Nandayo sorea. So Hikaru's all getting like, you know, messed around. Kosumi, so another Go word. Mo bongo de yeah. So play like tell me by numbers, like coordinates. Hidari kara 3番目の上から So Hikaru Sai's obliging, right? Like from the left, third up, from the left, you know. And so yeah, Hikaru's confused. Grandpa just gets up. Hikaru, 半年後にまた来いや. Come back in half a year, and just like leaves, just shuts the sliding door. Hikaru's too slow for an old man. That's hilarious. Guy's just like, what? He looks like a turtle. Wait, these people look like turtles. Why do they look like turtles? This is so odd. Hikaru's first mistake was not playing Tengen. It's true. Yeah, you're not wrong. So let's catch up in English. Hikaru, you're feeling better now? Hikaru, you're feeling better now? Wow, I hate this voice in English. You sure did give me a scare. I was shocked when the car came down and said you had passed out. I'm all better now, see? Flex. Literally flexing on Grandpa. Let it be known. Flexing on Grandpa. So what's going on? If you came to say Grandma, she's out shopping. Heh, actually, I'm learning how to play Go. Wanna play? Winner gets 1,000 yen, approximately US $8.50. Go? Really? You're learning how to play Go? Okay, you just wait here. I'll go get the board. I'm gonna use the phone, Grandpa. Mom? It's me. I'm at Grandpa's. Okay. Yeah, I won't stay too long. So you finally come to appreciate the finer parts of Go. 950 these days, yeah. I'll play as much as you want. Hehehe. One game's enough for now, Grandpa. But we should play the more. Oh, this is completely gotten rid of in the English version. So in the Japanese version, they're like ikkai dake de ii. Like for now, just ikkai, and then Sai corrects him and saying it's not ikkai but ikkyoku. But in the thing, it's just like we should play more than one. And then yeah, this makes sense because this is the same as in the Japanese one. Sai, I told you not to talk to me unless I talk to you first. But that makes sense with the English, like, you know, Sai's being annoying, asking for more than one game, and this interjection makes sense. That's cool how they manipulated that. Because we don't have that counter for games, right? So it's not like ikkai, nikai, and ikkyoku, nikyoku. It's just like, you know. The turtle face. I love it. Wait, did they add eyeliner to this one? Hang on, we must compare. Where's the turtle face? Wow, we read a lot. Oh no, there's no eyeliner added. Okay, damn. Oops, Grandpa, I wasn't talking to you. I just had a fight earlier with a friend, and I was thinking about him, and don't worry about it, Grandpa, it's nothing, because, you know, he said it out loud, right? Okay, let's start playing. You said 1,000 yen, right? Let me warn you, I'm pretty good. Go ahead, put down as many stones as you want. Put down stones? What's that mean? A weaker player must place down stone. May place down stairs. May place down stones on the board to create a more even match. Oh, like a handicap. Grandpa, are you really that good? See for yourself. Wow. First place in the town Go tournament. No way, I didn't know you were this good. The talented hawk. Oh, damn it. Okay, so the panel I couldn't read in Japanese actually was to do with hawks. Thought it was like crazy. Okay, so no aru taka wa tsume o kakusu no da. So yeah, no aru means like this. No is like a brain. So a hawk that has a brain keeps its talons hidden. That was like literally the phrase that I didn't understand what was happening. So it's literally that meaning. The talented hawk keeps his talons hidden. That's cool. Sai, can you beat him? I'm not sure, but I think I can. Look at Sai being all humble. They kind of needed to do that. What do they kind of need to do? Oh yeah, to change the translation. Yeah, they had to. Yeah. Yeah, you could say one set and then translate to one good. Falcon was right. Yeah, that's, hey, that was out of left field. I definitely didn't remember that. Forget the handicap. Let's just play. I know I'm good, but you just started learning how to play. Come on now, Hikaru. You're just being headstrong. Headstrong. Ma, okay. But that's fine. You don't have to put down any stones. Let's start playing. I like these white stones. I'm gonna be white. Hikaru, black always goes first. Are you sure you know how to play? Fine, you go first, Grandpa. Kappa. Aw. Sai. You're getting so emotional. Can't blame you though, waiting for over 140 years to play. I guess it's not gonna hurt to let you play once in a while. Every once in a while. Okay, Hikaru, here we go. Notice the fine form. Clack. Sai. Yes. A star point on the first move? Star point? Look at the board. There are 9 marked points by black dots. 9 black dots, as we see. They're called star points, hoshi. In Shusaku's time, it was unheard of to play an opening move on a star point. The game must have advanced quite a bit in the past 140 years. So far, so good with our translation. Darn, Sai hasn't played in 140 years. He might have been a good player back in the Edo period, but can he hold up against players from modern times? Not if it's AlphaGo, just saying, or even Little Zero nowadays. Have you watched Hikaru no Go, Gooplet? I would hope so. The scanlations were rough. What are scanlations? Like from a website, the scanners were like hard to read. The scans were hard to read, not scanners. Uh-oh. What's wrong, Hikaru? Hurry up and make your move. The 3-4 point in the lower right corner. The 3-4 point, what's that? That's kind of silly. It's literally translated to 3-4 point. Like not even like the komuku, like the small point, small enclosure in the bottom right. It was like literally from the get-go, it was already in coordinates. It's 1 point directly below the lower right star point. 1 point below what? Where? Here. Hurry it up a bit. Next, play the upper right corner. Where in the upper right corner? Play the 3-4 point. This time above the star point. Above the star point? Here? You're taking too much time. Large knight approach. Large what? Large what now, Sai? Where? What? Huh? Play the diagonal, the Kosumi, right? Just tell me exactly where to put it, the coordinates. 3 from the what? Huh? Hikaru, let's play again 6 months from now. Flutter, just the memes. Sai is the ghost in the shell. No, Sai is not the ghost in the shell. Oh, manga fan translations is translate. Oh, okay, cool. Hikaru's such a dick. Dude, he is such a dick. Like, what a little brat. Like, non-official translate. Oh, okay. What are they called? They're called scanlations. Interesting. Good to know. Google just ghostbusted him and put him in a computer. Oh, gosh. At the time, there weren't any Hikaru no Go ones available I could find. Really? Size the Ghost and Slate and Shell. That's clever. That's really clever, Frank. Big time. Size the Ghost and Slate and Shell. He's like 12, I guess. Yeah, Hikaru's like 12. You did call Hikaru a turtle. Turtle shell. Oh, Ghost. That's such a stretch. I don't like the way this is going, chat. This is weird. I don't like that stretch between... I mean, it is a family of turtles. Like, does this not look like a turtle? What? Okay, so you know how some people look like their faces and their postures or whatever look like animals, right? sometimes more so than others, but like, does this not scream turtle to you? And I could be wrong. I'm not trying to influence what you all think, but like, what does this face and posture and everything look like? It can only be turtle in my mind. Oh, hello. Stretch, roar, and hydrate. Wow, that's a lot of simultaneous redemptions, but first, El Foro. Roar, roar! And stretch redemption, thank you very much. Just dab with the stretch. And hydrate. Wow, wait, actually I really like the stretch. Okay. And the hydrate, we have our glass of water here. Mitch McConnell, yeah. I mean, I don't like to think that Hikaru would be related, but you know, maybe like that. Well, sir, you're about to resemble a lion. Ah, well said.
If the human dabs, what does the duck do?
If the human dabs, what does the duck do? If the human dabs, what does the duck do? Hux? Is that what you're trying to get to? Or Hab? I don't know. What does it do, Tongji? I'm not really sure what that that's going. You're getting Alienware ads to support Twitch. Congrats. Nice! Alienware is now owned by Dell anyway, right? Thank you for the bits, by the way. I thought you said Mitch McConnell. I mean, you know. I have nothing to comment. Wink. That, very funny, Jay. Beautiful timing. Okay. Okay, so we are here. Let's see. So basically, he's playing too slow, slower than an old man. Wait, hang on. This is inaccurate. Look at this board state, y'all. I wonder if they did in the English one too. Yeah, so of course they copied the board state. Technically, Hikaru has played 2 moves. Oh, you're right. Okay. There's not a plot hole here. Because if you look at the board, right? You've played the 2 enclosures or whatever. Oh wait, this isn't the Shusaka one because they're facing each other. That's interesting. But not more interesting. Like, I thought it was, I thought Hikaru was black, kind of. I thought like it wasn't even Hikaru's turn, but like the grandfather like just left. But there is in fact a third move, the approach to the corner. That's all. But anyway, oh, and yeah, for those of you who don't know, which I can't imagine there's very many of you, but all of the games of Go in Hikaru no Go are based on real life pro games that have occurred in the past. Whether recent or not, I'm not sure, but yes. Okay, so. Later on that evening, look how many stars. This is clearly inaccurate because you wouldn't be able to see this many stars in Tokyo because they are in Tokyo, I'm assuming, right? Because they go to the Nihon Kin. So B's and M's often sound pretty similar. Which famous historical game is this one? This one? I don't know, to be fair. It's like 3 moves. It would have been 1 if it had continued, I guess. But warukatta na. My bad, Sai. Demo ma. というわけさ。Wait, what? 悪かったな。My bad, Sai. でもまあ。But, you know. というわけさ。That's how it is, I guess. 囲碁の基本も知らん俺にはきついわ。So, 囲碁の I can't throw my voice, not throw my voice, but make my like voice sound like a brat. I try to listen to some Hikaru no Go like from the anime. Like to get Hikaru and Sai's voice or like some kind of inflection, but like I ran out of time. That's a really, you know. Anyway, 囲碁の基本も知らない俺にはきついわ。Like for the
If animals spoke Japanese, what would they say? Pakipai.
Pika-pi? What is pika? Well, pika means to like sparkle, right? Pika, doesn't it? I think. Let me see. Atomic bomb, not that one. With the glitter, with the sparkle. Yeah, like pika pika is to like glitter or sparkle. But wow, that's amazing. Oh, hey, Jackie Scam. You spelled it right the first time, bud. Ancient Go playing Ghost, okay. Lack of light pollution, unrealistic. I mean, hey, you know, we can suspend disbelief to an X amount, but like, come on, light pollution has to have existed in Tokyo, even around like early 2000s, right? Pika Pika Pikachu. So Pikachu. That's right. That's exactly right. I love it. Okay, So Hikaru's like, it's you can't blame me for, like it's hard on me because I don't even know the basics of Go, so I couldn't possibly be expected to know Kosumi and all game and stuff, right? もう打つのは勘弁 so let me like please 勘弁する is like let me off the hook, right? Please let me off the hook from playing, and then like before he can finish that thought I'm so sad. いちいち落ち込むなよ Don't get so depressed over everything. いちいち落ち込むなよ Like don't get so depressed over each detail, you know? だって but says Sai そうでなくてもこっちも気がめいてんだから Not me. Yeah, it is me. It is me, right? めいてんこっちがめいてんだから So like if you keep getting depressed over such small details, it's gonna affect me as well. Like こっちも気がむい is it mu? No, it's not mu, it's me. It's me って気がめいって I don't know what this is. Ask or redeeming speak Japanese そうだね I should really turn that off in the stream. Catspin or any other, or John, could you refund Vincent Ascor's points back, please? Because I shouldn't redeem speak Japanese on a Japanese stream, right? That's silly, right? Speak Nihongo, does he mean he has to translate the other way around? Oh wait, that would be kind of cool, actually. But that would be so much effort. Like, oh, but that could be kind of cool, yeah. But I won't do it this time. Let me mull that over. Okay, thank you, John. So like basically if you get super depressed, it's gonna affect my not my energy, but like I'll have to puke and stuff like that too. That vibe, it goes both ways kind of thing. 明日までにこの会社のテストこの会社社会 yeah. So 社会 means sociology, right? But if you put this character before this character, it means company. So I was like, this company's test? I'm like, that doesn't make sense. He's 12 years old. So 明日までにこの社会のテストを直さなくちゃならないんだ So like I have to do these corrections for this sociology test by tomorrow. 泣きたいのはこっちの方なんだぜ So like if either of us are gonna cry, it's gonna be me. Like I'm the one that feels like crying over here. And then wow, he looks really different in this one. Like his face looks different than normal. I guess because he's like the manga is always giving him such insane facial expressions. But なあさいお前展望の改革って知ってる展望の改革 That must be like a history based or like 展望の改革展望 Huh? So it's I should use kanji. 1 second. So a lot of kanji have the same reading, right? So tenbo. Wait, that no, it's a different hole. Tenpo maybe? Tenpo. So Tempo era, it's a name. FML. That's a Mitani expression. Yeah, that like melancholic. Mitani has to be the worst character in the series. Yeah, they kind of give him away like pretty easily, huh? They just like use him and throw him away. Yeah, I feel bad for Mitani. Even Kaga has the nice. I mean, Kaga is pretty one-sided too, as well, though, But yeah, you're right. What do you say when your Go playing ghost friend comes home? Okaeri no sai. That's funny. That's a good one. I like that. That's funny. Okay. Tenpo no kaikaku. So this means revision, and this means something. I don't know. Revision maybe? Article maybe? I don't know. Kaikaku. Let's figure out. I'll explain it in a second. Kaikaku. Reformation, reorganization. Makes sense. N1 kanji. So that's a pretty interesting, tough word. So the joke, Tangja, is when you leave a house, or like there's more than just this setting, but this is the most common. When you leave your house, you say ittekimasu, like I'm leaving but we'll come back. Like ittekimasu is just a fixed phrase, and then people might say like ittarashai, like go and come back basically. And then when you come back, you're supposed to say like tadaima, like I've arrived kind of thing, and then the response back given back to you is like okaeri nasai or okaeri. And so Sai's name is Sai, right? So okaeri nasai, it's anyway. It's a bad dajare, but like it was funny to me. Clickbait stream, it's not clickbait. Why? There's no clickbait here. There's only, look at this. Swoosh. What? No, it's so funny. It's a funny joke. It's just like, kind of cliche. Now, Sai, do you know anything about the Temple Reformation? Tempo no kaikaku. Tempo no kaikaku. Mizu no. This is gonna go into history, but Mizu no tadaku ni roju. Basically, some name or something. I don't know. いろいろありましたね。人返しの方を出したり、物価の引き下げをしたり、引き下げ like pulling down? What? 引き下げ reduction, to pull down, to lower, to reduce, with withdrawal. Oh, so like withdrawing from a place, I don't know, like war stuff, I don't know. Yeah. Old laws, old events. I'm gonna rely fully on the English translation for that. I'm not gonna go ham on learning the history, but I had to click when I saw the title. Haha, got him. Amazing clickbait. So Sai is talking about the historical events that he's lived through. 私などは一度常駐で彼に so like he was actually there at that event, I guess. What does 常駐 mean? 常駐 that's, wait, I messed up. 常駐 okay. 常駐 this one, I guess. Wait. It's a place name. I give up. 常駐で彼に so once I was once at that place and I gave to him, so it was like some name that was before, I guess, this person. I don't know, but わかった。それはもういいや。So he got the part of the answer he needed from Sai. He's like, okay, the rest I don't need. Just shut up. Like, leave me alone, basically. じゃあ、Perry って oh, so Perry, like the English dude, like the American dude, Perry. Matthew Perry? That can't be right. That has to be like an actor, right? Matthew Perry. Anyway, Perry ってどこに来てたんだ? So where did Perry enter Japan or come to Japan? 裏側ですよ。裏側ですよ。軍艦4隻を率いてですね。That's weird. I'm gonna skip this part because basically he's just using Sai for the history answer, or yeah, it's not even a history test, it's a sociology test, but basically that's the vibe, and we'll check it in English too. But Commodore Perry, yeah, that's right, Commodore Perry. Jochu meaning Jochu, right? Yeah, I can't, damn it. Like, 調べて損したわ. Like, looking it up was a waste of time. Matthew Perry from Friends discovered in Japan. That's right, it was Matthew Perry from Friends. I was wondering if that's where I got it from. What a great, horrible shit show. Not great, but... Na, Sai, hai. So... ADD brain, or ADHD brain, like he's a kid, like bored already, even though he has like an answer sheet right here. Na, Sai, yes. なんで英語打てない 俺なんかに引き寄せられたわけ。引き寄せられたわけ。引き寄せる must mean to be possessed, I guess. 引き寄せる。Why were you drawn towards me, I guess? 引き寄せる is to draw or pull something. It's transitive, so to make it intransitive, you say される. Right. 引き寄せられたわけ. So why were you drawn towards me even though I don't play any Go? Like, why did you inhabit me, right? Look at Sai's face. 私が聞きたいです. That's what I want to know. Oh, hey, look. Wait. Trans? Oh, yeah. I was like, wait, is Ducky Lucy Hayes here? Trans Duck. I love that so much. Did I say trans? Did I say trans? Oh, transitive. In trans must be quite the excitatory words. No, I won't. I can't ignore you. Yeah, I'd be the same as Sai. I'd be like, bro, why am I here? Basically. Both of them Sai. Get it? Because one is actually Sai. Wow, I think this is like one of the first times you see Sai's ear. I know that's a weird thing. I guess you always see a bit of their ear. His ear. I don't know. Oh no, I guess you see Sai's ears a lot. I know it's a weird thing to focus on, but like I just, detail-oriented me sometimes. Sai's pouty face is 10 out of 10. Yeah, it's pure. And look, he's even looking at the camera. Like he's breaking the fourth wall. This is some Fleabag level interaction with the fourth wall here. They both say, "Igo no kihon ne." So the basics of Go, huh? Igo 教室囲碁教室とかに行ってみるかな Wow, that's such an ancient concept. Not concept, but 囲碁教室 is like a not a Go salon, but a place to learn. It's a Go class basically. 囲碁 Go class. So I'll go to a Go class. Perhaps I'll go step in and audit a Go class basically. 囲碁教室 na. Yeah, I wish that was. I've been to so many because my friend she actually is a Go instructor, and she has like a Go salon, not Go salon, but she teaches at a Go salon in Kyoto a lot too. So like I've been to a lot of her lectures. It's really cool, exactly as we'll see in the manga. It's like the exact same vibe basically. Wait, that's so striking. It's literally the exact same vibe. She's not a pro, but like she's like ex-insei, but like it's basically, yeah, you have an instructor giving a topic and then you have players playing it. And I just want to say, we'll get to the reading of it, but like all of these people are old. Like that is accurate as hell, right? Because everyone here is old. Like they don't have jobs to be at. They don't have any, you know what I mean? Like vibe. There's some Psy fan service pouty face right there. I mean, I would, yeah. That is definitely a fan service Psy pouty face. 10 out of 10. Size ears. Ageist. No, it's not ageist. It's the truth. It's the heuristic. It's true. These hairdos might be ageist though. Actually, they even have like the details of like the scarves and like the outfits are pretty legit. They haven't changed much. Well, I don't know what this person's wearing. I take it back. This person's like some other level. Look at this. I have a shirt with flamingos on them, but nothing like this insane. In a cool way, of course. Okay, so we have a nondescript building. So this is I guess like the shakai, so society something center. So it's like the community center, we have that, right, in America? I'm not sure, but I'm sure we do, like a community center. Okay, これは黒の what voice should I use with this person? Yeah, whatever. これは黒の下がりが急所です。急所で but he's younger. これはIt's okay, I'm not a voice actor, so it's fine. これは黒の下がりが急所です。急所で白が抑えてきてもこちらから当たりに行き白に西取られせ西取られせ Okay, so basically it's life and death. This is the vital point. but if black blocks, then you can take black's if white blocks, white can take black's 2 stones. Chigo. What? How is this the vital point? Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay, sorry. Basic life and death for Lion Guy Sai. So when black descends here, this is actually kind of cool life and death, actually, seeing this descent. When black descends here, if white plays this Atari, then black plays this Atari. And then if capture, then this Hane will kill the group. So this is the vital point, is what the professional instructor is teaching. So like, so if Shiro ga osaete kitemo, so even if black blocks, kochira kara atari ni iki. So if white blocks, kochira kara atari ni iki. So black will play this Atari, and white will take the 2 stones. その後こちらの目を奪えば白は死にますね. So after white captures the black stones, when you play, when you take away this eye, white's group is dead. Literal, you know. His voice is pretty soft in the anime. Yeah, I realize. And I'll fix it somehow. We'll get there. When this guy shows up later, you'll have forgotten whatever voice you choose now. Yeah, it's true. Even for Sai's voice and everything. I'm actually really interested in the Go problem. Yeah. It's actually a pretty difficult, like, it's not a 30Q Go problem for sure. It's probably like, you know, what would you rate this Go problem? Black to play? Well, if it's black to play from the beginning, but like if it's black to play without these 3 moves, like just this corner, then I would probably rate it like a, I'm really bad at judging this, but like maybe like between 11Q and 9Q, 11Q and 9Q, I guess I would say, maybe. But I'm not sure. But it's a good problem. It's a tough problem. Is that a moth? What? Anyway. Oh, Gooplet, what happened to Edward, if you're still there? If not, it's totally fine too. I was just wondering. So let's... So, Hikaru, who doesn't even know the rules of the game, can't be bothered with life and death, right? That's a mood. Me, who knows the rules of the game, can't be bothered with life and death. Edward, he didn't move out. I did. I know, but didn't you take him with you? We're not roommates anymore. No! I'm so sad to hear that. But I guess if he was like, you know, crapping all over your belongings, it wouldn't be the best roommate to have anyway. Why would I take Edward with me? I don't know, I thought y'all bonded. Remember I told you about how, this is a digression and not to do with Japanese, but I found a spider in my bathroom. And I was like, as long as you stay on your side, like behind the toilet, I'm okay with you there. And then we had some pantry moths, right? And so sometimes if the spider hasn't eaten like a few weeks, I just give it a pantry moth to snack on. It wasn't a real pet, but it wasn't not a pet either. And then long story short, one day my dad flushed it down the toilet. So I thought maybe, you know, skulls don't usually, yeah, Edward is not her skull. Edward was a rat, is a rat. Her skull's name is Henry. Henry's name is Henry. Henry belongs to no one, I guess. I don't know. Anyway. 何言ってんのかさっぱりわかんねえ。わかんねえ。さっぱりわかんねえ。Like, わかんねえや. Like, I have no idea what the hell he's saying, is basically what he got. Look at this face of absolute sadness and boredom. そりゃ光は、初心者。そりゃ光は初心者ですから。Of course you don't understand because you're a beginner. 今やってるのは簡単な詰め碁です. Damn, Sai outed me pretty hard. He's like, oh, what they're doing right now is really easy tsumego. Well, damn, Sai, why you gotta at me so hard? Wait, did you never flush the toilet yourself? I flushed the toilet, but I didn't flush my not pet spider down the toilet. That would be rude. Henry's never pooped anywhere in his whole death. Wait, Edward was selling Gooplet's secrets? I mean, it's like he took a lifetime supply of Imodium before even meeting me. Anyway. 教えてるの方はどれぐらいの腕なんでしょうか? So Sai's like found a new toy basically. Not that way, but he's wondering, I wonder how strong the person teaching is, right? Like ude wa doregurai nandeshou ka. Ude means arm, so it's like normally like ude gai is like skillful, as opposed to like you have good arms. That's a weird phrase, but like it's like I wonder how strong the pro is. Pro datte sa, so they say he's a pro. Pro 囲碁でお金もらって生活してるってこと。So Sai doesn't know what the word pro is, a professional. So it's like a person who makes their living playing Go. では講義では講義はここまでにして対局に入りましょう。So we'll leave the lecture for here, like leave the lecture at this part and let us begin playing games, says the charismatic teacher with the really intense suit. It's an easy problem in the sense that when you look at it, the black extension is the only possible killing move, and it either kills or sente. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, your spider story was super sad. Tell me about it. I was pretty sad. Or death times supply of emotion. Death times supply. Being certain to kills, aka reading out, may or may not be easy. Yeah. I mean, I guess it's all easy for Sai. This is backstory. Gata gata gata. So clutter, clatter, clatter. Not clutter, but clatter. Onegaishimasu. Onegaishimasu is a legitimate phrase, obviously. It means I make a wish, but more colloquially, it's like, let's have a good game. Onegaishimasu. So everyone says onegaishimasu to each other, so. 君は進藤くんだったね。君は進藤くんだったね。君は it sounds like my side voice. 君は進藤くんだったね。Go は初めて。So like, you're Shindo, right? You must be Shindo. Is it your first time playing Go? Yeah. はい。はい。全然何も知りません。And so you see, 知りません. This is Keigo, like Teinego. It's how you're supposed to speak to your elders, as opposed to how Sai speaks to his family, or Akari or Sai. As opposed to Hikaru, how Hikaru normally speaks to Sai and Akari and his family. But it's the correct way of speaking. So it's like, yeah, I don't know Go at all. A student told me a story when a kid, their dad brought home, what? When they were a kid, their dad brought home some big fish and they put the fish in a bath and it was swimming about, and their 4-year-old brain thought, wow, new friend, but it was dinner. I definitely didn't expect that. Brutal, isn't it? And they still remember it now in their 40s. Yeah, I would remember. Bruh. Like, jeez. そう、わかりました。どうして囲碁に興味を持ったの? What brought you into Go? What makes you interested in Go? いや別に興味なんてI'm not really interested. チコって基本を教えてもらおうと思って。So frankly, chokotte, I wonder what that means. I guess frankly speaking, chokotte, not choco, chokotte. Definitely not sake cup. Choco. It's gonna say chocolate. Let's see, I don't know. Chuko. Maybe it's like a shortening of like a word, like the thing. I'm not really sure. ある学生が私に話をしました。父親が大きな魚を家に買い。I know you Google translated this, and it's this thing that John posted, but like 家に買い? Bought home instead of brought home. That's because John misspelled brought instead of, so he says bought, so that messed up the translation. That's a mega lol. 家に買い、その魚をお風呂に入れて泳いでいたとき、4歳の息子は新しい友達を something と言いましたが、それは夕飯でした。夕食でした。Yeah, that's funny. I did it on purpose to fight the robots. Yeah, you expected this to be badly copy pasted. I should clarify, actually. I think the fish must have been in a bucket of water. That's fair. Use Depot for translating. It's better than Google Translate. Yes, that's a good tip. Depot learning, or Depot is better to translate languages like Japanese because Google gets most of it right, but Japanese uses very few like I, you, them, he, like kind of words. They drop the subject a lot. The subject is implied to be the speaker if there's no other subject specified in the sentence grammatically, and Google has a hard time like using that. I use my phone. I am so glad you're not caveman and use your phone. Beautiful. Okay, anyway. 今日の教えてもらいたいと思ってテストの点テストの点も稼げるし小遣いだって What? So I'm not really interested in Go. I just want to learn the basics, and it might even like help me on my tests. Like it might raise my test scores. Testo. So like the pros obviously confused. Like what do you mean test? Yeah, nandemo. So I was like, oh yeah, don't worry about it. I'm not gonna explain this. Obviously, nandemo. Oh wow, I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. Omelet. Yosh. Yokoso. Pog chan. Wait, I like today's pog a lot. That's amazing. That's an amazing pog. Wow, what a pog. Okay. So, やべ、失礼だったかな? So yeah, so Hikaru just finished telling the professional teacher that he's not really interested in Go, but it might benefit him on a test. And so obviously the teacher has no idea what you're talking about. Like, what do you mean a test? And then he's like, oh crap, that might have sounded rude, right? Like, I'm not actually interested in Go. I just want to improve my test scores, Kappa. Okay. よし、では、一人ゲームをしよう。Like, let's start out with a capturing game. 一人ゲーム？うん。それで君の言うチョコって、チョコっと。Chocoto. Oh wait, is that why I messed up? Chocoto. Wait, I think I did that. Chocoto. Okay. Chocoto. Chocoto means a light, a little bit. Okay, cool. Nice. That's what it meant. Cool. それで君の言うちょこっとの基本を覚えていこうか。So after you learn that, like then we can work on the basics, right? That you wanted to learn. ちょこっと。そうと思った。いえ、そう思わんかったけど、チョコはチョコレートしかないかなと思って。Yeah. Omelet's memeing me. Chocolate, choco. Yeah. Wow, look at these. This is such a nice, like, depiction. And then you even see, like, the hageteru oji-san in the background, like a balding old dude. That's amazing. Ikai. So, alright, here we go. Bing bong, I guess. I can't read this. I mean, it's supposed to be like a sound effect, but it is. Pong, pong. So it must be. It is ping pong. It is ping pong, but like this is the heat, and then this circle is way too big. That's incredible. I just know it's ping pong because that's how a doorbell sounds. But imagine if Hikaru no Go started with Hikaru beating a pro. Yeah, that'd be. You can make a prequel series with Tojido no Go or something, like, you know, like Shusaku no Go, and just like show like Shusaku like accepting Sai and like beating all the pros. I'm a balding young woman. Sorry, Catspin. Just don't be in the background of any manga, you know. Ara, Akari-chan. Oh, if it isn't Akari. Konnichiwa. Much happier. Hikaru-kun imasu ka? Is Hikaru home? それがね about that. またHikaru-kun何か? Did something happen to Hikaru again? Because, you know, the dude's been like fainting and throwing up everywhere, so she's worried. 週1回の囲碁教室に通い始めたの. So Hikaru has started going to a like a Go lecture every week, once a week. おじいちゃんの家にも突然Goを打ちに行った Itarashishi. Yeah. And I've even heard that like he's been going to his grandfather's house and like playing Go there. Go, and Akari's hair flies everywhere. Static electricity strong in the winter. Go. I'm just kidding. That was obviously from Shock. 本当どうしたのかしらあの子本当どうしたのかしらあの子 says his mother. Yeah, I really wonder what's gotten into him. Scott. The shock face. Honestly, I should go to bed. Oyasumi nasai. Oyasumi nasai, John. Sleep well. The shock face. The worry that Sai might not be as strong as modern players didn't really eventuate, but it probably did happen with Shiozaki. True. What is this? Something wa yowai hito no tame no mono desu. What? Oh, suimin? Is that what that means? Like sleep is for the weak? I mean, that's a really bad translation. Yowai hito no tame desu, like literally made for the weak. Yeah, suimin ne. Tashikani. Misk. Suimin. Ahoka. Go. I know, right? で僕がこう打つと and so if white plays here, if I play here, look, it's a ladder. Not really a ladder, but like, look, it's Atari. Hora. Not hora, that's a rude way. Hora. 僕が石を取って僕の勝ち. Look, I captured the stones and it's my victory. Wink. そうか. Oh, I see. 残り時間は減額しててくれる? So for the rest of the class, do you mind like watching other people's games? Wait, this is such a short teaching period. It's just like, look, I captured your stames, owari, shuryo. Like that's the end of the lesson. I'm not going to teach you anymore. Look, you played 3 moves and that's it. And actually, there's more white stones than black stones, right? 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5. So where did black play for the other 2 moves? It's suspicious. The storytelling is suspicious. そこはですね. So like, so the teacher is going off and like helping other people or like, you know, making comments. そこはですね. So about this move. やっぱり子供いないわね. いないわな. やっぱり子供はいないわね. いねえわな. いねえわな. So Hikaru also notices that everyone else is like old person, right? Cats are among the weakest. What? Under the hand, maybe. Which historical capture Go game was that? Frank Big Time, don't at me so hard. I don't know what historical one it was. Oyasumi nasai is what you say to your grade playing Ghost friend when they go to sleep. UWU. He said that sleeping is for the loser. Yeah, but like, does that really translate, Omelette? Does that really make sense? Like, suimin wa yowai hito no tame no mono desu. Suimin no suru? Is suimin take suru? Suimin no suru shichau hito wa yowamushi? Toka wakaran kedo. Are we all old people? Are we not old people? We played one of the oldest board games in the world. But yeah, so there are no children around. Asoko Akota-san. Akota is just a name, right? Asoko Akota-san また弱いものいじめしてるわねわよ. Okay, sorry. Asoko, whatever. It's an older lady. So basically, this Akoto-san is bullying some weak players again. Yane, like that's so horrible. Yane. I don't actually know what this means. Probably yane. Like that's horrible. I don't know. 弱いものいじめ? So Hikaru is confused by the concept, like sandbagging, like bullying the weak. あの人ですよ。確かにひどい碁を打っています. Oh, it's that person over there. It's true. He's playing some truly horrible Go. Under the hand Tetsuji sounds like Mitani move. Oof. Yeah. I think in modern times, each generation is stronger than the one before, and Shinjinso is the strongest human player of all time. Until in a few years when someone stronger comes along. Yeah. Right? That makes sense. Like, that passes the vibe check. Zira shiteru hito. Okay. はい、これで6はいただき with this move, just slams on the board. I capture your 6 stones. 今打った方が格段今打った方が格段に実力は勝っています。So it's clearly showing the difference in skills. 格段に flexing, no. Dramatic, remarkable, noticeable, far better, exceptional. Okay, so that's what it means. Like far better. Like it's clear. 間違えました. One second. It's clearly showing that he's like the stronger player. This player who captured the 6 stones, right? ですが、彼の打つ手に正しい手は一つもありません. So he's playing Hamete the whole time. Like out of all the moves that this fucker played, none of them were correct moves. They were all like Hamete, I guess. Like not like bullying moves basically. Overplays even. オタク石を取られるのが好きだね. Otaku, you really like having your stones being taken? Like such BM, such flexing. It pisses me off, even though it's fictitious, you know? Although recently, not recently, but like in the last couple of weeks on Fox, before the Western Dawn Challenge, I did get BM'd by that one player, remember? He's like, you play so slowly, you suck, and like whatever. Freaking, basically like this kind of player, fucker. Anyway. Dramatic, remarkable, far better, exceptional. Could be song lyrics. Make the song. Shinjin So has turned himself into a more skilled state than Lee Chang-ho did, but I don't think he's more talented. Oh, that's a hot take. Yeah, he just had tougher competition to train against. Yeah, that's true. So does that mean that if you only grow up playing against like AI, that you will become best? Seems sus, but maybe. I don't know. これはもうどうしたらいいのか? So, like at this point, what should I do? There's nothing left to play. Is the implied meaning? 相手が弱いと見ての what? 弱いと見てのハム wait 違う無茶 shit ハムじゃない無茶相手が弱いと見ての無茶な攻め無茶の攻め the 攻め means I guess attack like aggression 攻めるyeah, so basically this is a Fox player. Like he played a really reckless attack because his opponent was weak kind of vibe. 無茶な攻め格段させるだけの無意味な手 yeah, so basically just reckless, meaningless overplay. 格段 That's wrong. Kakudan. Oh no, that's right. Kakudan. So deranged moves, deranged tactics, basically. Deranged moves. Jimi no nai. Jihi no nai. So elegance maybe? No elegance? Jihi? I don't know, that's my guess. I have no idea. Jihi. No clemency. No, but no, like no mercy, no compassion. Naruhodo ne. Jihi no nai. Naruhodo ne. I'd commend players who would have the patience to only play against the strongest AI. That's true. I think you can learn more from games with humans than from games with AI. Yeah. But I mean, in theory, if you can get stronger only playing against AI, like you might get destroyed every time quickly by playing against AI, but like theoretically, over a decade of only playing against strong AI, you can maybe become stronger than humans. It'd be weird though, I think. 何年ぐらい日本語を勉強していますか? 僕はですか? そうですね。一応、2013年から18年までなんか大学で授業を受けたんだけど、それ以外なんか日本人の友達とね連絡して LINE したり ね、読み書きを練習したりしてきました。ですので、授業ならまあ3時間半、3時間じゃ3年間半ぐらいなんか授業を受けてたんだけど、それ以外たまたま勉強練習できましたってわけです。So I've been learning for about 3.5 years in college Japanese, but then I practice with Japanese friends sometimes on like Line Messenger app and stuff. So you wouldn't do that unless you were already amongst the strongest. It's true. It's faster to learn from humans teaching you skills they've learned. Yeah. I agree. There's definitely a curve there. So you should learn the basics and stuff from humans and like basic Tsumego and stuff, and then only stay with the AI. Yeah, perhaps so. I have a friend who's Fox 7 done. He has very level human teaching. Is that what you were talking about in Go with Jeff at Miko's stream? Wait, Fox 7 done isn't like EGF 4 done 5 done, right? It's pretty. Hey, Virtin, currently translating Hikaru no Go into English, reinventing the wheel. Very good at waking. Yeah, it does sound like Jay actually. 最近あんまり練習しなっちゃったんだ。誰がですか？僕ですか？練習はね。最近はね。確かに。僕も同じくあんまり練習してないです、最近。EGF 4 done. EGF 4 done is 7 done on Fox, really? Okay, so we'll get to the end of this arc and then we'll probably call it for the stream. And then, check the English translations and meme because we have a funny advertisement to watch apparently from 7-Eleven. But anyway, okay. Jihi no nai. So Sai is really upset because this, overplaying, wig-wearing mother pheasant plucker is just playing like really rude, reckless Go that only works because his opponent's weaker than him. Okay. Sonna, literally, hamete. Wait, this is wrong, sorry. Manuke na koto utte ma. Manuke no koto utte ma. Maketa garu hito tte no mo mezurashii ne. Okay. So it's the kind of Go that you play, like Hanuke means what? Manuke. What does Manuke mean? Pathetic, I guess. Foolish, idiotic, inane. So people that play that kind of Go, like some idiotic Go, they're just begging to lose. It seems like they want to lose. Maketagaru is like, yeah, they want to lose. They just want to lose. So it's strange to see someone who wants to lose that badly, playing that weak ass moves. Basically just complete BM. This is so weird. This goes without saying, but like I've not actually experienced this kind of BM. Wow. So
8D Fox separates the weak from the strong.
Damn, Jay. Hola. ¿Qué tal? TY1. I read my first 2 books in Japanese. My friend in Tokyo were surprised that buying Hikaru no Go was the reason I wanted to go to book off with them. Book off? What's book off? EGF 4-dan is a pretty wide range, similar in China. Yeah, I've heard that it depends on the country. Like German 4-dan versus like French 4-dan versus like Finnish 4-dan versus like, I thought 10-dan did. If Base here can show you, I can show you that kind of BM. Hey, Bias was here actually, but no. Tai Swan, that's right, thank you. Tai Swan, thank you Swan. Sorry, I'm sure you get that a lot, I appreciate it. I apologize. Book Off is a big second-hand bookstore chain in Japan. Oh, honmaya. You're right, that's true, I have heard of that. It's a go-to place for old manga. Yeah, it must be a lot cheaper too, right? Tai Swan. I might mess up in the future too, so please forgive me. Please be patient, Tai Swan. Also, who throws handfuls of stones like that? Yeah, honestly, first of all, his eyes are closed. Like, I'm not trying to be racist. I'm pretty sure that's actually probably racist. I take it back. That's not what I meant to say. But, like, I couldn't do this even with my eyes open or, not. I really regret saying that. Let's not pretend I didn't say that because, yeah, probably bad. It's all good. We all messed up. Thanks, Tyson. Yeah, I got the first 3 books for 200 yen each. Wow, that's like half price. That's amazing. These are all free to read, by the way. I linked it a lot earlier in chat, but if you just joined, then just I'm plugging the Discord. Just join the Discord, get the link, and leave if you want. But like it's under Japanese resources. Discriminate, guys. I wasn't meant to. I'm sorry, Chad. I'm sorry. Please. So Hikaru notices this.
First of all, his eyes are closed.
Yes. Very good. Very good. It's your stream. Where else are you meant to plug your Discord? Yeah, but like I don't want to plug the Discord just for a resource, you know? I'll plug the Discord if you enjoy the community for sure, but like not just to get one link. But I've already posted in chat and it's like takes up time and stuff too. But you can basically read the first, I think like 7 or 8 or maybe even 10 volumes of Hikaru no Go in Japanese for free, like legally, like Tachinomi dekimasu. Thank you for the follow, Bird Patch. It's lovely to have you here. Disclaimer: I mostly do Japanese streams like once a week or so, if that. Might do more, not depending on like my feeling or whatever, but like I'm mostly a go streamer and sometimes chess and whatnot too. So yeah, I've lurked on some Go streams. Oh, awesome. Well, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Pride officially. Lying guy deny. I'm not denying. Cliche guy say, please Goshi, not you too. It's two Goshi. Okay, so he notices this is a wig. もう我慢できません。光あの人と変わってください. So Sai's like, I can take it no longer. Please switch out with the weaker player. Eh? Says Hikaru. What? 怯きているあの人に代わり私が打ちます. That sounds like such a regal phrase, right? Like 怯き
Thanks for the stream. I am going to bed now.
Thank you for the bits, as always, Vincent. Sleep well. I you know, get some good rest. Thank you for chilling with us. Lol. What were you trying to do? Why was I able to post the link to my meme earlier? Why were you? Oh, because you're a subscriber, I guess. Yeah. But I think VIP should be allowed to. Not. I guess not. Haha, Jay. Lol. Is that why your groups end up weak in games? Because you have trouble seeing eyes? I don't even want to talk to you about this. Oh god. Bird Patch, thank you for the subscription. Welcome. That's all. Thank you so much for the subscription. I really appreciate it. One step closer to Punk Guy Sai stream. Nice. Yeah, it's funny. I'm actually most proud of that emote, and I'm not gonna complain, but like nobody uses that emote, and I love it so much. Obviously, I do because it's like I'm biased because you know it's a turbaned lion. Like how cool is that? But I guess it's like pretty niche. Maybe I can figure out someone to make that into like a pog face, but then it just feels weird. I don't know. But anyway, thank you for using that emote and flexing with it. I love it. Just finished a rewatch of the series. Might reread the books too. Got to get back into studying Japanese. Yeah, big same. I started doing Anki because everyone that streams Japanese uses Anki. And then I look at this. So Anki is just a flashcard app for those of you who don't know, like Quizlet. But they can pile up if you don't do them. So I have 215 and I've just like stopped doing them. I was just like I do them once in a while if I'm interested. And now like there's one called
Mini Guy Sai. Please join his Discord at www.discriminateKaisai.io.
Don't slander me, Jay. I swear to God. Yeah, Heyo is definitely more usable. I agree. I might figure it out. Something like that. Anki is my kanji life source, but you're completely fucked when you fall out of a habit. Exactly. I'm pretty bad at committing to stuff, so like making habits is pretty difficult too, but very good, Goshi. I love it. Make the pyramid. Do it, Goshi. Hell yeah. B2 bomber. Line Kai Sing bomber. Wait, that sounds actually pretty horrible if you say it that way. ASAD. Okay. Goshi, we get it. Thank you, mon ami. Oh wait, but Streamlabs and Feartain bombed it. No pun intended. Okay, so obieki. What does obieki mean? Maybe like the person that seems scared? Obieki. It's not this. It's not Obi Station. Of course there's a name for obieki. What is this? Obieketeiru. Obieku maybe?
Did you know that your lion turban has a missing section between the turban and the head?
That's not missing. That's pretty common. It's called a 50. 50. It's line is between the turban and the head. Yeah, it's like a little patch of white or a different off color that isn't the color of the turban. And it's to show contrast. Like when I did my turban stream on when was it? Like before the new year or during the new year or whatever, you'll see it. Like I had like a white, black, white, like a triangle. It's a white cloth. Yeah, it can be. It can be any color. Like it's not specifically for that. It's just to show contrast. Like if I were to wrap a turban over this turban, like a real turban, it'd be black.
After the nuclear war starts, will you be Lion Geiger counter?
Line Geiger counter, because that measures radiation. I get it. Line Geiger counter. That's pretty clever. I mean, I hope that never comes to pass, but if it does, maybe I will. Knock on wood that it doesn't happen, but okay. So obieku means I don't know. I can't wait to see the English translation. But basically, switch out with the weaker player, and I'm gonna show the strong player a dose of his medicine. Lion Geiger counter. Gosh, people, you're so great. That's hilarious. There's so many possible permutations with these puns. Okay, this is a really profound statement, I guess. 強い者が強い者をいたぶる語なんて私は許せません。強い者が強い者をいたぶる語なんて私は許しません。いたぶる to harass. So like basically stronger players.
If you're a Go player in a post-apocalyptic world, do you get 45s to solve your problems?
If you're a Go player in a post-apocalyptic, you have 45 seconds to Why is that like a what kind of Yoyomi period is that? 45 seconds. Yongo Shigo. Shigo? I don't know. But anyway, so I misread this. 強い者が弱い者をいたぶる語なんて私は許しません。許せません. I can't forgive it. So I can't forgive, stronger people bullying weaker people, aka every sandbagger ever. So like, just know you're on Sai's hit list and not me, the fictional Sai. Sai. Chiyo. Sai. So Hikaru's freaked out. Like, you've never seen this determination from this beautiful human being. 私がこの男をたしなめ Wait, sorry. 私がこの男をたしなめ大差で人たちにしてみせます So basically he's gonna put him in his place. He's gonna put this dude in his place. Like hard. Like hardcore. Look at that determination. This is pure determination in these eyes. Bats on Sai's hit list confirmed. I mean, if the shoe fits, if the turban fit, I don't know, what do you call it? If the top hat, but like Asian style top hat fits. Wasn't Sai just sandbagging when he played online? That doesn't count as sandbagging because he was playing in strong people. He didn't know that he would win. Sweet, when do I get to play him? You're a horrible person, Jay. Undertale confirmed, get fucked, Sai. Super tall hat. He was ranking up. Yeah. Okay. Wait, I just had this crazy idea, right? What happens if back in the Edo Jidai... Oh no, it would have been Heian, right? So the original story is like he was in the Heian period. What happens in the Heian period that you... every time you beat someone strong, like, in a tournament or whatever, you get a slightly bigger hat. So you like switch out your hat for like a slightly taller one, a slightly taller one, a slightly taller one. So like the length of Sai's hat was because he was such a prolific player. Like Heian Jidai ni. Yeah, Heian Jidai ni. So he just had like this massive hat. Like just imagining like the award ceremony is not like gold or whatever else that you would give to people. You just give him like a slightly bigger hat. They take your hat and they give you a slightly bigger one. It'd be such a stupid scene. Just imagining that gives me so much mirth. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna put this dude in his place. Na mujibi na ite ni mio kuju. What is this? この男に飲ませてやるのです So basically he's saying, Sai's saying, meow. I don't understand this part grammatically. Could you, what? What is this? Ku and then gu, could you, Kujiu. What? Sorry. Ku is like sa and then jiu. That's not the right jiu though. It's probably ju. It's not jiu, it's ju. It should be fine. Okay, bitterness. Could you what? So I found out recently that Michael Redman is part of the unofficial continuation of the Honimbo house. What? Really? His teacher's teacher was Honimbo Shisaka, the last official Honimbo. Pretty neat. Wait, official Honimbo? Oh, you mean like honorary Honimbo? But isn't... Oh no, I guess Chochikin is honorary Meijin actually. But I'm sure there's like... Actually, Honimbo isn't such an old title because it stopped and then recontinued after they found a sponsor for it, right? I could be wrong. I could be talking out my bum, but like... Okay, so basically, Sai is saying, this is a cool word. Could you... So it's like, this is such a powerful phrase. He says, Mujihina itte ni. So like, I will basically show him the bitter... I will shove the... Like, it's like I will show him by playing like bitter... Like, I will make him taste the bitterness of playing or like merciless moves. I will shove them down his throat. Like, I'll make him drink them, basically. Sai's like, I'm gonna make this fucker drink the, you know, the bitterness of playing against merciless moves, basically. Sai's gonna crush him. That's really cool though, Bird Patch. I didn't know about that Onimbo, like, is in that house. That's pretty cool. Super. So it's funny, in Dragon Ball it's called Saiyajin, like going Saiyan, like Super Saiyan. It's like Saiyajin is the race of Saiyans, right? So Sai looks like Saiyajin, like Super Saiyajin, because his name is Sai, and it looks like he's on fire, right? Like, you know. Anyway, Honimbo was one of the old houses that studied Go. True, yeah. There were like 4 houses that were sponsored by Emperor to study Go. So Shusaku didn't win the title of Go. He was the final head of the Honimbo house. Oh, so you koto? Naruhodo ne? Oh, I see. That makes sense. Okay. You're right, Bird Patch. Thank you. That makes sense. Terminator Sai. Yeah, honestly. This is so angry. として、終局 So, like, end of the game. 要請、終局 end of the game. 終局の、nochi? This is normally read as ato or goal, but nochi is interesting. Let's look up the reading. It's gonna say ato. Fuck, I'm an idiot. Nochi, yeah. N3 reading is nochi. Interesting. Later, afterwards, future. Who? Nochi. After one's death, descent. That's interesting. Okay. Jukyoku no nochi itte yaru no desu. I'm gonna have a stern word with them after the match is over. これからは私が相手だと. So I'll not have a stern word, but it's like I will tell him after endgame, your opponent is me, and then Hikaru's like, bruh, 落ち着けて Sai, like calm down, Sai. 以後愛するお前の So now omae is written with hiragana instead of katakana. 以後愛するお前の怒りはわかるけど So like I understand your rage as a person who loves Go, but 140年の、実力じゃ勝てるかどうかな But your strength after, you know, your 140-year-old strength, I don't know if it'll actually can win or not, like, you know, because the game's been evolving. 光は私の力を信じていないのですか? Like, you don't believe in my power, Hikaru? 任せるよ. Leave it with me, says Hikaru. 任せるよ. Leave it with me. そんなことしなくて、sorry. そのこと、why is it こと here? そんなことしなくたって、これ懲らしめるなんて簡単だぜ. Okay, so even without going through all of that, like Sai's method, 懲らしめる Oh, it's easy to discipline. To discipline? That's hot. I mean, what? There's an easier way of disciplining him, you know, the overplayer. それも それもすっげえ笑えるやつ. So like not only an easier way, but a funnier way too. Teach him a lesson. I mean, basically, it took me a second, but Sai's hat is called tate eboshi. So tate eboshi, interesting. So tate probably means like tatsu, like to stand, and then boshi means hat. I don't know what the eboshi is though. Tate eboshi maybe standing up hat thing makes sense. Ramen was taught by Go Seigen though, so like lots of people can claim the same thing because Go Seigen was such a prolific teacher. Yeah, it's true. That makes sense. I googled that Taiswan, and all I can find is a boss and Neo called the same thing. Teach him a lesson. Yeah. So here we go. And look at this little fuck face, dude. Look at this face he's making. What a little shit. Like, gata, gata, like big clatter and like, you know, sumimasen. Otto, sumimasen, says Hikaru. Oh, my bad. I don't even know what the hell this. It kind of looks kind of like a racist caricature. I'm not gonna lie. This image right here. Look at what a scummy face Hikaru's making. I mean, badass. Like obviously the agent of good in this scenario. But look at this face. Nani suru no kono? Like what are you playing at? Piece of. Sekkaku no taikyoku ga dainashi janai ka. So the game is like this Sekkaku no taikyoku, like. So we played out the whole game and now it's wasted, right? Because you dumped the stones all over. Yeah, chotto te ga subetchatte. So Hikaru's like, oh, my hand just kind of slipped, you know? Slipped. Totally slipped. Ja, ima kore torimasu kara. Shitsure o ba. Shitsure ba? Why ba? So he's like, okay, I'm gonna take off the thing now, so, you know, excuse me. Shitsure suru? Shitsure ba? I don't know. Baka! Nani wa suru? What the hell are you doing? Yamero! Dame! Yamete! No, stop! You idiot! Fucker! Stop! Wah! Stop! Ah! I'm fucking dying. Look at this face. Look at this face! And the wig comes cleanly off. Look at these faces! Oh, I'm dying! And then of course it comes off. Wow, he fixed that wig really quickly. He's so mad. Mauled? Is that like bald plus mad? Interesting yamete there, Kappa. I mean, you know. Oh, his eyes are open in the lower panels. Okay, so it wasn't wrong for me to say his eyes were closed. Oh, tate boshi. Yeah, can you imagine Frank Big Time? Just an even bigger one. I'd be so mad if someone threw my stones all over the floor like that. They're expensive. Yeah. I once dropped like an agate stone set like on the concrete, not on the on like asphalt, and so many of them chipped, and I was so upset. But I'm sure these are relatively. Actually, that's a good question. So these are really thick go boards. Like even in go salons, they use like really thick floor gobon, like really good quality gobon too. So I bet these are actually slate and shell stones that they're using to practice with too. They're not just like thick glass stones. Like yeah, that's pretty messed up. Just like, so this is what I never really understood. Like he fixes his wig, and then in the next panel, it's just like flown off as he runs away in shame. Like, kyaate. What is this? This is like such a sensual panel. Like, what is this even? How does this even happen to one's suit? Ni, classic, you know, flexing pose. Like, gotcha. Like, sucker. Like, kurushii. Kurishi, I can't, like, it's, I'm sure they're laughing so much so their chest hurts, but like, konnani waratta no wa hisashiburi ne. Like, it's been so long since I've laughed like this. Akota-san no ano kao mita? Did you see Akoto-san's face, like this dude's face? Demo, chotto kawaisou datta kashira. But I wonder if that was too much, like maybe even pitiable, like, you know, maybe we should feel bad for that person. Akoto-san damono, Akoto-san damono, are gurai yararete ii no yo. Yararete ii no yo. Like, because it's this scumbag, it's about right. Like that's about his just desserts, you know.いいかい、しんどくん。来週ちゃんとアコトさんに謝るんだよ。So like, listen up, Hikaru. You better apologize next week to Akoto-san. はい、そりゃ俺もちょっとやりすぎだかなと。Even I thought I went a little overboard. 許してあげてよ。許してあげてよ、先生。先生だってあの後笑ってたじゃない。Oh, let him off the hook, like teacher. You were laughing too, weren't you? And then he blushes a little bit. じゃあね、しんどくん。もう来ないとは。wait, that's horrible. じゃあね、しんどくん。もう来ないとは。そうだ、先生。Wait, what? じゃあね、so see you later. しんどくん。もう、違う。こんなことは、来ないとは。こんなことは。So like, yeah, this is pretty fucked what you did. Like, yeah, all right, that's right, 先生。さ、藤原の祭って知ってる？ Have you ever heard of 藤原の祭? This no shouldn't be part of the name though, right? I thought it was Sai of the Fujiwara clan, so it should be Fujiwara no and then Sai, right? I think? I could be wrong. 藤原の祭知ってる？藤原の祭？ごめん、知らないな。その人、囲碁に興味ある人？違う。関係ある人？ Is that a person related to Go? いや。なんでもない。さよなら。Never mind. Forget about it. I'll catch you later. Goodbye. 先生、今日もわかりやすいご講義で。Oh, this is Keigo no Go. That's so weird that they're writing kanji. So this random old fart's like, today's lecture was, really easy to understand as well. You teach so well, domo, thank you very much. Hikaru-kun, 6年生でしだっけ? So yeah, he's 6th year. おばあちゃんも先月から始めたのよ。ところで先生。Oh, so I also started about 6 months ago. Sorry. About last month. Sorry. I also started last month. Oh, really? ところで先生。By the way, 先生, teacher. 囲碁の what is this? 囲碁の歴史上一番強い人って誰ですか? So we have a random non-character is like, oh, by the way, sensei, who do you think the strongest player is, like, historically that ever lived, like Go player? そうですね。そう。この間、雑誌で面白い記事を読みました。I read an interesting article recently in a magazine. じゃあ、おばあちゃん、俺はライバルじゃん。So, I'm your rival, says the Obacha. So there's two separate conversations going on. The Obachan, the older lady, is talking to Hikaru and saying like, oh, I'm your rival. So ne. So Hikaru's just like, yeah, whatever you say, lady. We're rivals. So back to the article. ある記者が、将棋の棋士に聞いたんです。So, there was a journalist who asked a shogi professional this question. 将棋の歴史上一番強い人は誰ですか? That was the question. So who's the strong? I forgot that I didn't translate it. Who's the strongest shogi player that ever lived? Asked that journalist. その棋士は so that professional that professional shogi player said, こう言いました. He said this. ハブさんです。What? ハブさんです。So probably some person named ハブさん 10人の棋士に聞けば10人がこう答えますよ。So everyone agrees. If you ask 10 people, all 10 of them will say it's this person. その記者は別の機会に今度は囲碁の棋士に同じ質問をしたそうです。So that same reporter in a different event asked the same question to a Go professional. じゃあね。So they're saying goodbye to each other. 囲碁の歴史の一番強い人は誰ですか? So asking who's the strongest Go player. 現在のトップはみかんのトヤ名人 so the current day top player would be Toya Meijin, right? Toya Meijin. 分けて number, so look at this. It literally says number one. Number one is literally number one in katakana. Nara kurata yondan. We'll get to kurata as a different. So if it's a young player, it'll probably be kurata as the strongest Go player, right? Aruiwa. Oh wait, Aruiwa. I thought it was Aruiwa. I've always misheard this. Aruiwa. Huh. You hear this a lot in anime, but Aruiwa. I didn't know that was how it was said. Or either. I thought it was Aruiba. Not wa, but ba. Aruiba. Aruiba. That's so cool. That's such a cool word. Aruiwa. God damn it. I also have another one. It's when you ask how is something, you say ikaga desu ka? But I've always heard it as ikata desu ka? Neither here nor there. Oh, hey chat. I have Korean hardened glass ghost stones that they dent if I try to place the stones down, especially if they do like Hikaru. Oh really? I also have some pretty thick Korean glass ghost stones, but I've never really tried to slam them on the Go one. It looks like the artist is making a point of this guy's suit being too big for him. I suppose so. It's a common trope for your clothes to kind of fall off when you're dumbfounded in anime. Yeah, that's fair. But like in that manner, you know? There's also extra wrinkles and folds, and his pant leg is oversized. Damn, Frank, big time. That's some nice attention to detail. Yeah, it seems to say Fujiwara side to me. Yeah. But the no must be understood, I guess so. I own a Korean Go book. I thought I'd try reading it to improve reading Korean, but I don't know a lot of vocabulary right now. Would it be pointless? If you have like a, Google Translate, because Korean is purely phonetic, right? You can pronounce every word, even if you don't know the meaning. So I'm sure like every word has only one spelling, right? Like one set of sounds wouldn't have multiple meanings, right? Based on context, because they're all... I don't know, I could be wrong. I know very little about the Korean language, but I think it might be worth it. I thought it was Aruiba too, to be fair. Yeah, dude, same. Yeah, it's Aruiwa. Bruh. Like, that's the biggest bruh moment. Slaying them down is the most satisfying thing. I agree if you can do it stylishly. But if you just, like, do it and it goes flinging off, or if you do it and you, like, have to adjust it later, it's lame. That's my one hot take, Okay, so, Aruiwa. Agata Kudan... so this is some foreshadowing, naming some strong players in the Hikaru no Go universe. Kurata, Oga, like Ogata Kudan, like Ogata. The voice actor for Ogata died last year. That was pretty insane, right? It was the same person who voiced Leorio in Hunter x Hunter. Yeah, I was thinking I'd use Google Translate, unless they use Hanja, but that's more rare type these days, and I can read any of it. I just don't know what it means. Yeah, fair enough. The Honte way to slam a stone. The Honte way to place the stone is definitely how Toramaru, Shibano Toramaru, plays it, like very precisely, but like softly. He doesn't like slam. But then there's like the really stylish way, like Iyama Yuta places the stones like so. I don't know. I die. Anyway, Towareta kishi wa. Oh wait, that's really cool. Towareta kishi wa. So the questioned professional. So the professional who was questioned says. 間髪をいれず sorry 間髪を入れずこう答えてそうです so 間髪 wait I'm getting goosebumps because I know the line that's coming but 間髪 question immediately, instantly, with nary a pause, without a moment's delay. Kanhatsu. Interesting. This hatsu means hair. Right? It means hair of the head, and then interval space. Oh, so without even a hair's breadth of, I don't know, delay. So, 問われた騎士は間髪を いるず、こう答えたそうです。江戸時代の本人募集作と。Can you see the goosebumps, chat? Can you see the goosebumps? I guess you couldn't, but like, I remember. Oh, it's such a chilling scene. It's like, so like, um, yeah, to show the stark contrast. Like if you were thinking about today's top professionals, it might be like, Toya Meijin or Kurata Yondan or Ogata Naindan. But the question professional without a doubt said, oh, it's Shusaku. Like, cue the ending music. Yeah, I didn't get. Oh, this to is the part of quotation to. And the implied part is to itteimashita. To kotaimashita. To kotaimashita. Like, a lot of things went like that. To. And yeah, so we have. That was the end of the thingamajig, right? Perfect. That's nice. So we'll read the English part, catch up, and then the next time we'll do volume 2. So let's say, yeah. To. It's really nice how they say it because the to becomes like softer vocally. So it'd be like, Edo jidai no honinbo shusaku to. That to is like very short at the end. It's like really nice way to end a breath. So, okay, let's catch up. Wow. Okay. I'm sorry. I don't even know the first thing of. Oh wait, sorry. I'm sorry, but I couldn't help it. I don't even know the first thing about Go. That settles it. I'm never playing again. What a little shit. Stop getting so depressed. But you said your mood swings are affecting me too. Okay, that's the translation I was missing. I'm the one that should be crying. I've got to make all these corrections to my social studies test by tomorrow. You wouldn't happen to know anything about the tempo reform, would you? Oh, tempo, not tempo, but tempo. The tempo reform? Ah, yes, senior counselor Mizuno Tadakuni. Yeah, there's no way I was going to translate this. The reforms including restriction of the movement of villagers to the cities, as well as various other financial reforms. Okay, Hikaru's eye. Was Hikaru's eye this way too? Wow, we read a lot, huh, chat? I'm very efficient today. Oh my god. I'm sure his eye must. Yeah, I'm sure they wouldn't make a different illustration for it, so. Once, while I was visiting the castle, he... Okay, thanks, that's enough. He just boomers them off, Where did Perry sail into? He came into Uraga Bay with 4 warships. Got it, Uraga Bay. What do you know, Sai? Not to be confused with Gooplet's way of asking, what do you know, Sai? As she often says to me. You might be of some use to me after all. Lol. Hey, Sai. Yes? Why do you think your spirit came into me? I don't even know how to play Go. That's what I would like to know. Sigh. I really wish they made this SAI though, that'd be great. How to play Go. Maybe I can take a class or something. Community center. Yosh, I was right. Then, black descending here is a good move. Even if white were to play to black's move, black captures 2 stones. Ah, so they don't translate Osaidu in the names of other moves, I guess, until later. Then all of white stones in this area are dead. Yawn. I don't know what the heck he's talking about. Of course you don't. You're just a beginner. He's going over some basic Tsumego problems. Aw, I don't like that they capitalize the Go in this, but problems of life and death. I wonder how good this instructor is. He's a pro. A pro? Yeah, he makes a living off playing Go. Well, that's it for my lecture. Let's start playing some games. Scoot. Onegaishimasu. Onegaishimasu, a standard greeting to one's opponent before starting a game. Also literally meaning to make a request. You must be Hikaru Shindo. Have you ever played Go before? No, I don't know a thing about Go. I see. What got you interested in Go? Oh, the wrinkles in the suit? Let's see. Oh, like here and here, you mean? Yeah, I guess those are creases. Yeah, you're right. What got you interested in Go? Oh no, I'm not really interested. I just thought I should learn the basics. After all, my test scores are going to improve and all. Test scores? Oh no, I mean... Oops, maybe that sounded rude. Anyway, let's start with a simple game where we just capture stones. Capture stones? That's right. This way you can learn the basics, quote unquote. Ready? Ding dong! Well, hello there, Akari. Hello. Is Hikaru home? No, he's not. Is he okay? Did something happen again? He started going to weekly Go class. Go? And he also tried to play Go with his grandfather. I don't know why he's taking an interest in it. Go. Like, equally confused. This art is really, really good, especially like considering the time it came out. Like, it's such an old manga now. Now, I'll go here. Oh no! Clack. I capture your stones and I win! I see. For the rest of the hour, maybe you can just observe other people playing. Ah, that is a crucial move. There aren't any other kids around. Mr. Akoto's at it again, picking on a weaker player. That's terrible. Picking on someone? Over there. He is certainly not being very nice. Clack. There, now I've captured 6 of your stones. The man who just played, he's a lot better than his opponent, but he's playing a horrible game. You sure do like giving up your stones. I'm not sure what to do. He's taking advantage of a weaker opponent by being over-aggressive and confusing him. Cough player. I mean, not cough player. Fox player. Why is she so shocked looking? That's a good question, Alfora. Probably because no young people play Go. And also, maybe, I don't know, he never mentioned it to her. His play is very mean-spirited. Never known anyone who likes losing as much as you seem to. What a piece of shit. Slip? I can't take this anymore. Hikaru, trade places with his opponent. Huh? Trade places with the weaker player. I will play in his stead. I refuse to stand by and watch a stronger player ridicule a weaker one. Sai? I'm going to teach this man a lesson. I'm going to completely overwhelm him. Then he'll know how it feels to be on the receiving end of such cruel play. The only man with this kind of lips in the whole manga is the villain lips. They are villain lips, aren't they? Yeah, because even Tsubaki has like fat lips too. Manga Sai, honestly. Also, Hikaru is very sporty and bad in school. Not really the profile you assort with playing a difficult mental game. Yeah, right? Or, yeah, I guess it's still that too, but like really in general, no kid plays Go. So like it's pretty shocking. When this game is ended, I'm going to give him a piece of my mind, and then I'm going to... Sai, calm down. I understand your passion for Go, but your skill from 140 years ago will your skill from 140 years ago be able to compete with modern players from this age? Hikaru, don't you believe in my ability? Leave it to me. I'll take care of it. And we're all going to have a big laugh. That's such a weird line. Smirk. Piece of shit, like shit-eating grin. Crash. Oops, sorry. Clap, clap, clap. What's the big idea? No, that's not the same accent. What's the big idea? You completely ruined our game. I'm sorry, my hand just sort of... I don't know why I give him a British accent. I'm sorry, my hand just sort of slipped. Here, allow me. I'll have it off in a sec. Crunch, crunch. You idiot, what do you think you're... Hey, wait! No! Stop! We have to give a rip moment for this face. Oh my god. Wow, so you're stereotyping characters and lips? No, I mean, but Tsubaki's lips later on, like the bike rider, you know, in the pro exam, those are some lips. Gasp. It fixes his wig immediately, and then this, I still don't understand this. Like, why would you fix your wig and then just lose it because of how quickly you run away? Like, what? Smirk. Oh my, I haven't laughed this much in a long time. Did you see the look on Mr. Akoto's face? But still, I feel a little sorry for him. But it's Mr. Akoto we're talking about. He deserved it. Hikaru, you must apologize. You must apologize to Mr. Akoto next week. Yeah, I understand. Even I think I went too far. Oh, don't be so too hard on him, Sensei. After all, I saw you laughing with the rest of us. Do you understand, Hikaru? I don't want anything like this to ever happen again. Oh, Sensei. Have you ever heard of anyone named Fujiwara no Sai? Fujiwara no Sai? No, I haven't. Does this person have something to do with Go? It doesn't matter. Forget I mentioned it. See you next week. Sensei, that was another great class. You explained everything so clearly. Oh, wait. Sensei, that was another great class. You explained everything so clearly. Thank you. So, Hikaru, you're in the 6th grade, right? Yeah. I'm new here too. I started last month. I see. By the way, Sensei, who do you think the strongest Go player of all time? Well, I just read an interesting article. If we're both new, that means we're rivals. I guess it does. We don't care about the side conversation, but... A reporter asked a certain shogi player that question. Who's the best shogi player in history? That shogi player replied with, without a doubt, a player named Habu was the best ever. On another occasion, the reporter asked the Go player the same question. Who's the best Go player to ever play the game? Toya Meijin, who holds 3... Sanmin... Okay, that's what it means. Sanmin means 3 titles. I didn't know that. Toya Meijin, who holds 3 titles, is currently the best player around. Kurata 4-dan and Ogata 9-dan are probably amongst the best of the younger players. But as to whoever the best Go player there ever was, that Go player's answer was unequivocally clear. Honinbo Shusaka from the Edo period is the best player of all time. Just see Sai and Hikaru, like so innocent and like Sai so determined. Emote. Honestly, I'm dying. Wait, but did they show the? Did they show? Oh yeah, they did show us. Yeah, okay. Sai is so cool, honestly, and like Hikaru is like so, you know, young and innocent and youthful. Session. What does that mean? Session. Oh wait, I messed up. It's session. Okay, session. Wait, given name, unclassified gender. What? No, it's like session. That makes more sense. Yeah, it's session. That makes sense. Thank you, youth, springtime of life. Yeah, thank you, DM. Session, right name. Mr. Akota looks like Mashiba, the insei who played, who had a good run to become the pro the year before. Oh yeah, Mashiba, right? I guess that's true. Let's compare. Let's see. Mashiba, Hikaru no Go. Images. Kind of a little bit. And because it's the classic ye old because it's anime, of course there. Oh, you can't see the fan, like the shipping one, like this kind of stuff. But Mashiba is koitsune. What's a good pose for Mashiba? Wakaji-san? Maybe, I guess, from the Wakaji-san. Wakaji-san. I don't know how to spell it, but maybe this will come up. But yeah, I agree it looks like Mashiba. I guess this is the best picture of Mashiba we're gonna get. This one. It kind of looks like him, doesn't it? Of course, it's a video. But anyway, I take your point. Yeah, I agree. Tsubaki? Sure. And it's like the flower too, so it should be this one. I guess he has kind of thin lips. Yeah, I thought he had bigger lips than this. But yeah. And he's like terrified because Hikaru's like, I guess you can't really see it, but Hikaru's like terrified because he has such a thick beard, you know? Tsubaki, who loves cold soba. Hilarious. Tsubaki on his motorcycle. Be a good scene to get to, but... Okay, so we've reached the end of this. Is this the end of the volume? It is, I guess, the end of the volume, huh? So if we look at oh yeah, so this is like the website. I guess I can link it here. They might have a lot of other Tachinobi stuff. Now this looks like my kind of Go. Wasef! Yokoso, yokoso. 結構まあこのところも終わろうかなと思ったんだけど、一応ね。見に来てくれてありがとうございます。ございます言っちゃったけど。Wasef, Genki, are you? Oh yeah, also y'all check out Wasef. Taught's a strong word. We went through the rules of Go pretty exhaustively with Wasef the other day, which is how we created a 2.5-hour video. But Wasef streams. Wasef is an avid Japanese learner, which is like most of their streams, I should say, are you know, playing games in Japanese, like Yakuza 0 recently. I think they've been pretty intense too, but like it's a really cool, welcoming community. So I definitely check them out. Also with John Killen. You're too kind. No, friend. You are. I wouldn't. You know, not to be all high and mighty or whatever, but like in general, like I don't just casually shout out people. Like it's a really nice place to be. That stream. So. But yeah, this was a really wonderful meme. I think it was El Foro who posted it. but yeah, we've officially finished the first volume of Hikaru no Go together. So next Sunday, presumably, we will go through. We'll start on volume 2, which is also Murio Tachinomi. Also, not Tachinomi. God damn it, John. Tachiyomi. Free to stand and read for free online as well. But 今日はこれで終わります。